That's... I never had that, but I've heard about people having that, so... Heard about that. Good. Hey, Moha, how you doing? You ordered Chinese food, you're waiting for it. I'm gonna stay inside and be warm little dork. Well, that is totally cool. That is totally cool. Okay. We're gonna rename this one, this is our Forlorn start. Currently, we're in Pleasant Valley. We went, you know what? Forlorn start. We're going to Pleasant Valley. Where the hell am I? Oh, I stayed in the cave out here. Oh, that's nice. I stayed in the cave. Okay, so. Oh, all I have is a rock. I've got a rock. I've got a rock, boys and girls. Nothing can get me now. Don't stop me now. I have a rock. Oh, and I think I got a hacksaw now. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I've got a hacksaw and a rock. Don't stop me now. Hey, Tyler, how's it going? Hello, hello, hello. Hey, look, it's some birds. It's some cattails. I want to rock. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Ferris, happy holidays to you. Merry Christmas, my friend. Pandasaurus Rex. Yeah, that is a very good fix. How you doing, Honora, by the way? Hello, hello. How's it going? How's it going? Hope everything is going well with you. Let's get dangerous. I am the terror that flaps in the night. I am the piece of meat the bear cannot get out from between his teeth. I am Darkwing Duck. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. Hey, little black mouse, how you doing? Hello, hello. Sorry your arm's hurting. And in my youth, I was of the opinion that "Don't Stop Me Now" was the greatest song ever written. I'm wiser now, but it's still a great song. I love that song. I love Queen. Period. For me, Queen is one of the greatest bands ever. But you know, that's just my personal opinion on the subject. I love them. So here we are. Born to be kings, we're the princes of the universe. I was totally off key there, I'm sorry. It's a kind of magic. It's a kind of magic. Oh, that Highlander soundtrack, that is just an amazing soundtrack. Hey, well, hi, Adrian. How you doing? Hey, 1K. How you doing, buddy? Marius, hello, hello. Which one? Not as absurd as bicycle? Hey, I love bicycle. Bicycle, bicycle. I wanna ride my bicycle. I wanna ride my bike. If I don't get to ride my bicycle, I'm gonna fly a kite. I know those aren't the words, but hey, you know, we gotta make some stuff up. I love Queen too, Tyler. Loverboy's one of your faves? Loverboy. Oh, not Loverboy from like Dirty Dancing. Loverboy. Busted my entire backside in New Orleans, but doing better now. What? How'd you do that? Yeah, it was incredibly rude of New Orleans to do that. You slip down some stairs at a shipper. Ow! Now I have this vision blind mouse of you going bump, 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 like just bumping down the stairs, going ow, 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 like the, you know, like a little cartoon character. I'm really sorry that happened to you, though. That sucks. Oh, so that's why they got hit by a tornado, is because you slipped down the stairs. Got it. There is a wolf there and a wolf in front of me. I got two wolves around me, boys and girls. I got two wolves around me. I'm not liking this situation very much. I wanted to see if there was something over on this cabin. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Well, we're only 8 days in on this run, so yeah, it's pretty new. It's pretty darn new. Yeah, little blind mouse put a hex on him. She's a witch!
It's getting dark out there. Time to look for shelter.
Yeah, it is time to look for shelter. Luckily I know where we can go to get some shelter. Not the point of disagreement, but hey, point of disagreement's great for other stuff, so. She's a witch! I'm not a witch, I'm your wife. Oh god, there's something here. Scrawled message. She's been hoarding those stems and hiding them in the piano. God knows why. Deal with it. What? What? Now I gotta go back to the crossroads? That was at the crossroads, wasn't it? What? Find a piano? Now I gotta find a liano. I don't know where a liano is, but I know where a piano is.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
You ain't gonna die, you're fine. That means I have to travel back to the crossroads, boys and girls. Let's look at our map here real quick. So, see, it's showing us this here. It's showing. Oh, it's in the church. It's in the church. Does that only spawn once you find the note? I didn't see it when we were in there before. Okay, Fallen. I did not see it when we were in there before. So maybe I'm not sure if it only spawns once you find the. Oh, I don't want to do that yet. I don't know if it only spawns once you find it or not. Is it there before Palehide? So finding it doesn't necessarily spawn. You don't have to find the note to spawn it. It was a hint, yes, it was a hint. Hey, Mandrake Fern, how's it going? So hints are just points of interest. Yeah, so you could find it. You could find it if you knew what you were looking for. You could find it without the note. Hey, Eagle Talon, how you doing? Hello, hello. Yes, this is the long dark, Eagle Talon. We're freezing our arse off. We're freezing our arse off. We're losing some health, but that's okay. We're gonna be. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, boys and girls. I've got together a 5-point plan to defeat the wilderness. Oh shoot, we're down here by the thing. Is there any birch over here though? Let's check for that real quick. I don't see the birch. I don't see the birch up there either. Okay. I don't think there are caches at hints unless I'm wrong. There is caches at hints. Yeah, the one that I got in Forlorn Muskeg, that leads you to a rock that you have to go to, and you have to just open. You have to search the rock, and you can open it up and get some stuff. Because what I got right there was just a hint. I didn't get a key or anything. There's two different kinds of mementos. There's three actually. There's mementos that give you clues to locations that you can like go to and go through. There's clues that give you clues to caches, and then there's that you can just open up and get stuff from, but you have to know where it's at. Really? A ducky hugging right in the middle of my explanation. That didn't work, Maris. It didn't work. And then there's clues that come with a key that you have to use the key to open up the little safe or lockbox there. Because there's ones that have little lockboxes at them too. And we've run into a couple of those. So there's three different kinds of mementos that I've seen so far. There may be more than that. Oh my. I know, oh my. There are a few, so I'll show you, I actually have all three kind of mementos that I'm talking about in my inventory. So, the first memento I found was this one here, which says, we made it this far, I left some gear for you to find. That one was in Forlorn Muskeg. If I go to my map of Forlorn Muskeg, you can see the memento cache is right there. I know where that's at, it's right underneath the bridge. There as you're going, like Broken Railroad's here, and the railroad tracks run down here. And then you can get out of the zone Mystery Lakes on this side. It's by that little snow bridge. And that's a memento cache. And you can just go there, there's a rock that you open, and boom, you're into it. Now, another kind of memento that I found is this one here. Or is it that one? Yeah, found T's stash in that cave on the upper ridge. So many rounds left, holding out on us. And there's a key that came with that one, and that one goes to a lockbox. And I haven't opened the lockbox yet. That goes to this lockbox in Mystery Lake. That's up there on the top where the Mystery Lake Vista is. So there's two things there. I got the Polaroid, and there's a lockbox there that key goes into. And then there's this other kind of memento that I got. This one here that just says, new cave open to Milton near the old trapper's place, earthquake. And so that one's just giving you a clue as to where you can exit the zone at. Same thing with this one here. Way up to the old dam seems open again. That's the cave to Winding River. So if somebody's not familiar with the zone, they'll get a little message like that. And then this one here is the same thing. She's been hoarding stems and hiding them in the piano. God knows why. Deal with it. Deal with it? And that one leads us to the piano where we can actually find something cool. So there's all sorts, those are the three different mementos I've found so far. And they all kind of have their own little purpose and stuff, so. Hey, Singularity, how you doing, buddy? So yeah, there's a bunch of different ones. Thank you, Maris, for the posture check, by the way. Vindictive Mink, hello, how you doing?
Never would have thought to work
I'm
here.
not doing too bad. It was a pretty busy day at work. We're getting close to the selling of the business. We're getting close to the selling of the business, so only got, gosh, as of today, 1 week left. 1 week left, boys and girls. Hey, what was all that stuff? No, my boss is selling the place that I work at, and so my job will be disappearing in about a week. So that'll be fun. Let's see. I think this shirt's better, right? And they're about the same. I'm actually gonna I'm gonna go full-time streaming. I'm gonna go full-time streaming. So. In the end, it's all gonna be good. I'm excited. So, beginning of this next year, I'm gonna be full-time streaming, do a little Uber and Lyft on the side, get things going on. Oh my God, that's not good. Yeah, it's not great. I've been at that job for 16 years now, so, I've kind of gotten used to it. Gotten a little used to it, so, you know, it's kind of sad in that sense. But, hey, Red 5, how's it going, buddy? It's kind of sad in that sense, but, you know, well, I'm not going to retire. I can't retire. I got to keep working. I'd lose my mind if I didn't. If I didn't work, I'd lose my mind. There we go. There, go follow Red 5. There's some Icarus. We're going to play some Icarus later on tonight. Go give him a follow, boys and girls. I think it'll turn out. Uber and Lyft would be rough for me. Not for me. I love driving, so. I love driving, and I like talking to people. I know, surprising.
That was a shot. That was a snipe. Thank you.
And I like talking to people, so I'll do fine with it. How old am I? 52. I'll be 53 in about a little over 4 months, so. Yeah, I'll be 53 in almost exactly 4 months. Yeah, I don't mind talking to people. I mean, you know, it's not that bad. Yeah, nothing in there. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in there, boys and girls. Alrighty, righty-ighty. Okay, well, let's go. I have a phone job, so I talk to people all day, every day. I'm a very big introvert. Super introverted, Chop Suey. I do not like going outside. I don't like going out and actually having to interact with people. I don't mind interacting with people here on the interwebs, but I don't like to actually go out into society. You're also a bad driver, so it wouldn't help. Yeah, I'm a pretty good driver. Most of my jobs throughout my life have required me to have pretty good competence with driving. So, I mean, when I was doing the Oregonian, I was putting probably 400 miles a month on my car. So about 4,000 to 6,000 a year, something like that on my car. No, more than that. No, about 400 or 500 a month. Nothing close to what Little Blind Mouse does, for sure. Little Blind Mouse does that in a weekend. Yeah, I'm just not a big go out and do stuff person. Yeah, it's mainly the crowds. I'm with you there, Maris. It's mainly the crowds. I just don't like being around lots of people. I mean, I don't mind people, don't get me wrong, but I just don't like being around a lot of people. Oh, we're getting a storm, baby. The storm is coming in. Little Blind Mouse is a trucker. Yep. Yeah, I just don't like crowded places either. I turn the volume down a little bit. The wind gets really loud in this game. Do you watch ass streams while you truck? Yeehaw! Let's go on down the road watching ass. I don't know if that'd be smart or not. Yeah, you listen. Yeah, you listen to it. I avoid going shopping. I let my wife do the job. Just give her the credit card. Yeah, I don't like shopping either. Not so much streams, but because service can be really spotty. Oh, yeah. The VODs you do, yeah. Download a VOD or two. I did have a couple people that tried to scam me a few times. There was some weirdos, but it was all in all was cool.
Too cool to think.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the new year. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I barely got that rabbit before he jumped up and ran away. All right, let's go inside. Grab these last couple sticks. We can't pass up the sticks. Atheenon, how to get a rabbit achievement where you gotta throw super far away and hit them. How do you get it? You just take pot shots at rabbits that are far away. There is no good strategy for getting it. There's no good strategy for getting it. You just have to take pot shots at rabbits long and far away from you. Just keep throwing rocks at them. So it sounds full-time streaming wouldn't be enough to support someone. Is that accurate? It's for a small slash medium-sized streamer like I am, no. Not without doing a lot more stuff. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get it geared up to doing that this next year, because I've never really given it a fair shake as far as like getting myself ramped up to make it my sole income. Do I live in an expensive area? I live in Portland, Oregon, so you tell me. I live on the West Coast. So yeah, it's kind of expensive out here. Not by choice. But oh yeah, 1K. Yeah, that could happen. That could happen, so. And if you have that consistently enough, you could easily do it. So, yeah, Portland's kind of spendy to live in. It just is. It's not a bad thing. It's just kind of spendy to live in. But you know, I think I can make I can make a go of it, because I'm gonna start pumping up the YouTube channel some more. No, I lived in Idaho. Didn't like it. I don't want to live away from my family, Chop Suey. So I'm actually honestly thinking of moving back to my hometown, which is about 30 miles west of where I am now, because I'm pretty far out from my kids. I moved out here for my kids, and then my job sort of put me out in this place too. So I was out here for my kids and my job, and now that doesn't happen. That doesn't mean anything anymore. So I'm thinking of moving back home. So but I have to figure stuff out. My rent here isn't too bad right now, so. What do you guys think is the #1 outdoors beauty state outside of Alaska? Oregon. But I'm prejudiced, so. How many kids do I have? I have 2. I have a 22-year-old son and a 27-year-old daughter. I think Oregon's gorgeous. But I'm prejudiced there because I love Oregon, so. I think there's beauty in every state. I think all the states are beautiful. Alright, let's get this going. Oh, we can turn that up a little bit. There we go. There we are. All right. Let's harvest up his little pelty pelt here. I live in Michigan. There's some really breathtaking views. Nice. Oh, there's breathtaking views everywhere. That's the nice thing, is if you get, you know, honestly, as long as you get outside of the big city, you can find some really pretty areas pretty much anywhere. As long as you get outside of the big city.
I can barely walk.
The big city is where the, you know, that's where it's kind of crappy. Is it worth carrying a hacksaw? Why wouldn't I? Hacksaw, one of the most versatile tools you can get. The hacksaw for the weight? Well, why would... But without a hacksaw, you can't take apart metal. You can't, in early game, you can't take metal apart, and you can't take down, birch and maple. You're dead without a hacksaw. So yeah, it's and late game, it's great for breaking down, The hacksaw has many purposes. So first off, the hacksaw lets you take birch and maple. Also, frozen animals, they harvest faster with a hacksaw than any other tool early in the game. So it is your tool of choice for getting meat off of frozen corpses, because it allows you to do that. The hacksaw has is a lot of version. I carry it with me even after I carry it with me even after I forge, because I love it. You also need a hacksaw to get into the whatchamacallit, the boxes in Timberwolf Mountain. So it has multi-purposes. Multi-purpose. It's a multi-tool. Yeah, the cargo containers at the summit. Pretty important for those too. I'm cuddling with this. Thank you, Beans and Io, for the follow there, by the way. So yeah, the harvesting, even with harvesting 5. Now, when you get to harvesting 5, it doesn't have as much application as it does earlier, but it's still good. You still want to carry it with you. I like the hacksaw. Gives me that versatility factor. Nice, skunk. And usually by the time you get well fed, technical backpack, and the moosehide satchel. What's 1 kilo? I mean, I don't carry the heavy hammer with me usually, but I do carry the heavy hammer early game. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? We just found that cup of coffee, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna heat that cup of coffee up here and get a cooking skill up off of it. Haha! Cooking skill up, ho! There we go.
Feels like a lot of gear.
Yeah, it probably does. Because you're a big baby. I have a few teas on me. I need to make these up, but I don't have time right now. I don't need that. Bye-bye. Oh, I need my torch lit.
I would do anything for a drink right now.
Oh, I bet you would. So let's give you a drink. But what'd you do for the Klondike bar? And again, Nice Skunk, thank you for that 27 months. 27, wow. So, yeah, I mean, you don't have to, once you forge, if you don't want to cut any metal down ever again, you don't have to have the hacksaw with you. I carry it because at that point I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm good. I have enough, you know, usually at that point I have enough weight capacity, and really what's weighing me down right now is carrying around 57 sticks, 7 pieces of cedar, 11 pieces of coal. The hacksaw's not weighing me down. My choices are weighing me down. Because I can't stop picking up stuff. I must pick it all up. It all must be picked up. I am a hoarder. Big time. I was hoping we might find a bedroll in here, but we didn't, so boo. Boo. Make me sad. Make me sad, man. Make me sad, man. By the way, boys and girls, the schedule is posted below under the schedule tab. If you want to know what's coming up this week. Tonight we got Long Dark for about another 2.5 hours. Then we're going to switch over and play some Icarus. Tomorrow we're just going to do all Long Dark because it's my last full work day on my long Wednesdays. Which is going to change. That's going to be so nice. But I'll be starting about 5 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow. Because of that, we're just going to play Long Dark. I'll be taking Thursday off. And then Friday I'll be doing some Long Dark. And then Medieval Dynasty Medieval Dynasty had a winter update. So we're gonna play around with that. It's supposed to be snowball fights and some other things we can do with it, which should be interesting. And then Saturday morning will be on YouTube. And by the way, the YouTube streams are going really well, Marius. I've been very, very pleased and excited to get the get the YouTube stuff going. It's going really well so far. Is that a doggo? It is a doggo. It's like that's a bunny-looking doggo. Boo Radley, how you doing, buddy? So Saturday we got that, and then we'll have some Christmas Eve Subnautica, and if I can make it later in the evening, I'm gonna switch over and play some Subsistence on Christmas Eve as well, because I wanted to do that Sunday, but I just got too tired. So, but yeah, the YouTube stuff's going good. It's really helping the channel out a lot. I know that. The channel's been kicking off here lately, so I make my significant other watch you now too. Aww. Well, Vindictive Minx, I'm very happy to have your significant other watching as well, so that is great news. I usually go up here because I want to avoid doggos that might be down there, but I usually get a sprain. I was just gonna say, usually a sprain would already have hit me by now. Well, there it is. It is. There's another sprain. Yes, it is. Boo Radley is based on a book. What book is that, you might ask? There was some sort of bird, I think. I think it had to do with some bird somewhere. Ow! I didn't mean to do that. He's the same age as you and finds you very relatable. He had to switch jobs 6 months ago too. Oh no! Well, I'm really sorry about that. I feel the pain. I feel the pain, Minx. I feel the pain. To kill a mockingbird. Oh well, look at that. I made the username when I was 16. Now I'm 18. Now, well, there you go. Killing Mockingbird was a really good book too. I'm proud of you as a young millennial, well, kind of zoomer. I'm proud of you that you actually even know that book. There's so many people that don't even know that book anymore. It worked out for him, so I know it will for you too. Aw, thanks so much. Hey, Jira, how you doing? Hello, hello. Ow. That's all I can say is ow. Ow. Alright. Let's eat some food. It's snowing for you in real life, Moldy Chair? Nice! I love how the wood zoomer has been adopted. Yeah, I don't really like it either. I think anybody born anybody basically my son's age or younger is sort of where I think of that. Although I know it's even younger than that sometimes, so. My older child resents being a zoomer. Well, you know, I think a lot of people, Vindictive Minx, started using that term because boomer became such a big thing. It's almost like a put down to call people a boomer. It's like, yeah, so what? Honestly, I'd rather be a boomer than a zoomer. Heyo! I was hoping there'd be something underneath there. Nope, nothing under there. I'm gonna leave a little bit of wood here because when we come back here to go up to the summit, I'm gonna want to take some stuff with us. I'm the overlap line between Millennial and Gen Z. Yeah, I'm Gen X. I mean, you know, technically, but it's like I'm glad I got to grow up in the 80s, baby. I am so thankful I got to grow up in the 80s.
Damn, that's smart.
I know it's smart. Shush. Shush your mooskies. I do too. I mean, my daughter's technically, I guess, a millennial. She was born in 95. I don't think there's, I mean, you know, I don't know. I've never been one to judge people as a group, I guess, so I don't get the whole lumping everybody together. Because I know some very responsible Gen Xers. I know some very irresponsible Gen Xers that are and I know people that are like really, you know, responsible millennials and some really unresponsible, you know, it's one of those things where you know that within any group there's going to be people who are, you know, they're sort of the ones you're talking about and sort of the one, and then there's going to be a lot of them that aren't the ones you're talking about because everybody's different. And sometimes age has nothing to do with it. I was a very old Gen Xer as far as like thinking and stuff like that. I think I was born about a decade too late. But yeah, okay, boomer became an insult. Well, but we always look at that, Kimsey. We always blame the people before us for messing stuff up. People in the 60s blamed the generation before them for creating the nuclear bomb, causing the problems with the Soviet Union, causing the problems with Korea, and then Vietnam, and it just, you know, every generation. Well, but that also comes from the hubris that we have in that time of our life, Kimsey. That if we had been there, we would have done it the right way and not made the bad decisions they made. Every generation's made a lot of screw-ups, I guess is what I'm saying. Every generation, from the boomers to Gen X to the millennials to the zoomers, they've all made a bunch of bad decisions. It's our own hubris that makes us think that we would have made the different decisions and we would have been the smarter people about it. When honestly, who knows if we would have? Who knows if we would have made any other decisions than they made? We know a lot more now, so that's nice. Every generation blames the one before. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, back in the 70s, we were worried about nuclear war, nuclear fallout. We were literally preparing for the next ice age back in the 70s because that's what they told us was going to happen. The science was settled. We were facing the next ice age back in the 70s. And we were going to run out of oil by the early 1980s. So not only were we going to run out of oil, but we were facing the next ice age and we'd have nothing to heat our houses with. People tend to forget history very conveniently when it doesn't match up to what they want to propose today. Yeah. It's like people who've been around for a while, you have to understand we've seen this game, we've seen this dance before. We know the steps. The steps may be under a different name or different guise, but we know the steps that are there. And I'm not saying that it's all hocus pocus mumbo jumbo. I'm just saying that the doom and gloomers have always said that about what's going to be coming. They always have. Glad you weren't around in the 70s. Seems scary. Well, we had Jimmy Carter. Heyo! And we had Richard Nixon. Heyo! What am I doing climbing up this rope? Yo, I've never blamed millennials either. That's the thing, Kimsey. I've never blamed millennials for anything. Oh, well, I blame Gen X for that. Gen X is the reason that house costs have gone up so much when it comes down to it. It's one of those things where, you know, the world has changed a lot too. I think all generations blame each other for the problems, you know. Why are the housing costs Gen X's fault? Well, most of the Gen Xers, a lot of the Gen Xers are the ones that put into place policies that limited where houses could be made. The regulations on housing went up a lot, which drives up costs. When you put a massive amount of regulations on building new properties, it raises the costs dramatically. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that costs go up because certain things have caused them to go up. And I don't blame it all on wages, because what have Gen Xers been pushing for a while? Raising the minimum wage, as if that's a magical formula bullet. Just because somebody gets paid more, they're suddenly going to have more disposable income. Basic economics say when everybody's getting paid more, the prices of everything start going up. That's one of the reasons my job is disappearing on the 27th. The business we're in has been losing money for years.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Ronald Reagan was one of the greatest presidents ever in the 20th century. And I'm not saying that as a political thing. I'm saying that as a unifier, as a communicator, as a person who basically took charge and did things. He did a great job. In my opinion. But personally, I have a problem with I personally have a problem with most people who are politicians, though, because I always am very suspicious of their how do you put it? I'm suspicious of their reasons for being in politics in the first place. I'm suspicious of people who actually go out and, yeah, their motives, thank you. I'm always suspicious of people who go out looking for power. Because I generally believe that people who are out there looking for power don't really have my best interest at heart. I think they're looking to have their own best interest at heart. They'll tell me they have my best interest at heart, but I don't really truly believe them. I don't really truly believe them. Well, the housing crisis, I don't think we have a housing crisis. I think we have a building crisis. I don't think enough houses are being built. And also, they like us the general politicians like us being, they don't want us to own. They want us to rent. Because a population that rents does not own property. And if you don't own property, you're not as good off as if you do own property, in my opinion. I want to get my own property eventually. Because when you own your own property, it says something. When you're renting, you basically don't own property. You know, you're basically living off somebody else. Yeah, it's easier to control people that are not self-reliant, and they know that if you own property, you're on your way to being self-reliant. You don't have to be under the thumb of somebody. 3 more years till your house is paid off. That's awesome. I got second underwear. That's like second breakfast, baby. Yeah, I want to save up for my own house too.
Someone's stash.
Someone's stash? I've never heard that one before. Yeah, rent is going up, especially in a lot of the urban places like I live. My rent's not too bad. I mean, when I first started renting here, it was like $6.50 a month, which wasn't that bad. But if you move out of the city, that's the main thing. Don't rent in the city. If you rent in the city, you're paying for convenience. You're paying for, you know, being downtown. Oh, I think, yeah, well, housing goes up and down all the time. You pay under 100K, about under 1K. I pay right at 1K right now a month. I started at $650. It's right now. It's just about 1,000. So, which isn't too bad for a 2-bedroom apartment. 2-bedroom apartment with a big living room, which I'm streaming in. It's not too bad.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
So. I don't need the space though. That's the funny thing, Hoosier. I have a spare bedroom that's just sitting empty because I don't need the space. But right now my 2-bedroom is still several $100s cheaper than the 1-bedrooms that are renting in the same apartment complex that I'm in. I mainly moved out here to get close to my kids when my ex-wife moved out here because I wanted to be around them and I wanted to be in the school district with them and stuff. So I mainly moved out here for them. But now that's becoming less important because they're out of the house. And now my job is gone. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna try moving back home because it's more, it's not rural. God, I hate that word. I can never say it. It's not out in the rural area, but it's closer to being rural than not, so. Oh, it's still cold back here. Summon a lich, man. Summon a lich, baby. Pay over 2K for a 1-bedroom? What? What? Well, Hoosier, you're in the Hoosier state. I could have never guessed you were from Indiana. You being a Hoosier and all. Find a trailer be max headroom. Nice! Nice reference there, Wait and see. How you doing, buddy? Rural? Yeah. I like living in the rural area. Out in the country. I like living in the country, okay? It's out in the rural area. I can never say that the right way. I just know there's gonna be a guy. Oh no, Hoosier! Did you put a link up? Did you put a link up, my friend? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I gotta take care of this. Oh, thank you, Obby. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I had to make it so only subs can put links up in chat because of porn bots. Oh, it probably saw something you said. You may have put a period. Do not punctuate. Do not punctuate. That's a bad thing to do. I used to pay $2,200 a month for a 1-bedroom in Jersey. Never again. Wow, a 1-bedroom? $2,200 a month? Wow. I could never imagine that. I know people do it though. A lot of it, though, will have to do with, oh, an anonymous just gifted Hoosier a tier 1 sub. A lot of it, though, has to do with the area as well, because wages are higher in some areas than others, too. I mean, in Oregon right now, I think the minimum wage in Oregon is now
I could use this.
Officially $14.50 an hour, which is well above the average in the rest of the country. So, at my job, we were paid $18 an hour just to get people, just to try to get employees. We were paying $18 an hour, and we still couldn't get people. Yeah, it's insane. So, depending on where you are, wages can be higher or lower. But then again, that's one of the reasons my boss is selling the business, is because our business is no longer profitable in the way that it's being run. The number of so the new guy that's coming in, he's basically going to be laying off about half of our workforce, including me. Because and everybody else he's keeping, he's going to shorten hours. He's going to pay less. And he's going to run at a very tight ship. Which sucks, because now 10 people basically are going to be out of work. So thanks, higher wages. Well, I'm not going to be taking much time off, Hoosier, because I'm going straight into streaming the beginning of the year. Straight into streaming. Some of the animal spawns have been a little bit weird and wonky, Moldy Chair. I haven't noticed them as much, but, yeah, I'm going full-time streaming at the beginning of this year, my friend. No, the new guy that's buying the business is he's an older gentleman, Middle Eastern, I think. Really nice guy. Really nice guy. It depends, Boo Radley, on how you intend to enforce these worker rights. Do you enforce them at a point of a gun? Or do you let workers, like, figure it out with their boss what's equitable for them? And what works for them? Because I wouldn't want to work with some of the restrictions that some countries put on workers. Because I want the opportunity to make a deal with my boss that I can work certain things and do certain things, and that may not work for everybody, but I want the right to be able to do that. So... It's a fine line you would have to walk with something like that. It's a great idea in concept, but then you have to ask who's going to enforce it and who's going to set those rules. It's a double-edged sword, very much so. Very much so. It's the balance between uncontrollable. Uncontrollable freedom and unregulated freedom, and regulating it so hard that basically the freedoms are taken away anyway. Me personally, I'd rather have freedom, but that's just how I've always been. I'm against anything that takes that away from me. Jeffers been looking for a place now for several months, but can only afford 500, so it'll be hard, but I think I can do it. Well, a lot of people have to go to a point where they, are, shacking up with a friend or, a roommate or two roommates. I mean, which can make it a lot more affordable as well. It makes it crowded, too. And for people like myself, I don't like roommates. I don't want somebody else living in my space. I don't want people living in my space. I'd be like that dude from The Odd Couple, or The Odd Couple, the one that's all like worried about, how, he very organized and wanting my things in my own place and not wanting to have it all messed up. I don't want somebody coming in and messing my stuff up. Gosh dang it. But yeah, I mean, I think that some good worker stuff is good, but I think it's also good when you can. But that's the thing too, is you're always free. There's a lot of places where you're always free to join, that you can collectively bargain with other workers and do that with your boss as well. That's a good way to go if you're up for that. So there's good, it's good though. I think to give people freedom with their jobs, freedom with their work to move to other places too. I mean, how would it be if they said, well, you can work, but we're only going to allow you to work in this state, and if you decide to move out of the state, you have to get our permission to move out of this state to go work in another state. And if we don't give you permission, then you can't leave. I mean, that's not what's going to happen, but it could be an unintentional consequence somewhere down the road, possibly. I wouldn't want somebody doing that to me. For sure. For shizzle my funky nizzle. Alright. But I'm looking forward to working for myself. Yay! Working for myself will be fun. Well, that's true too, Goonies. I've always told people, get skills. Skills will never fail you. A great example is my best friend. She was in her mid-30s. She had never really had a lot of jobs in her life that required a lot of skill. And so she really didn't have a lot of, like, good skills for workplace. She worked really hard for, gosh, about 3-4 years. Kind of working crappy little medical jobs. To the point where they hired her on full-time. And now she's got a full-time medical career, and she does medical billing and appointment scheduling and insurance stuff for a very prestigious company here in Oregon. And she's never been happier, but she couldn't have got that job if she didn't have skills, and it took her a long time to get there. Well, and I think Goonies, I think also one thing I've noticed is, when I first started working, I'm gonna go back in the way back time machine. When I first started working back in the 1980s, yes, in the 1980s, I worked at Burger King, which was fine. I had never really had a real job before, so I got a job at Burger King. The job was horrible. I hated that job. But you know what that job taught me? That job taught me I needed to go out and find something better and get some skills to get a better job than working at Burger King. Because I wasn't happy there. I did it because I could make some extra money. But I was in no position to bargain with them because I had no skills. And so it forced me to go out and get my skills better and get my skills to be more marketable, I guess. I see a lot of people that have come to work for us lately, and this is not a age thing. I think a lot of people just think they should be the CEO the day they walk through the door and get paid a CEO wage. And it's like, what has ever given you the idea that you're worth a CEO or even anything close to that when you just walk in the door and you don't know anything? I mean, it took me almost 8 years to get to the point where I got to in the company that I am no longer going to be working for. It took me about 8 years to get to that point. And I started off as just a cashier there. Just ringing stuff up. That's what I did. Everyone should get a job in customer service at some point. Oh, yeah. Customer service will teach you a lot. Not so much about the customers, but about yourself. And it'll teach you never to work customer service ever again. Yeah, you take away something from every job you have. Yep. You might not notice the skills you picked up, but you learned something. Oh, yeah. Even if what you learn is, I don't want to do this ever again. Like, I learned very quick, I learned very quick I never wanted to work in food service ever again. I hated working in food service. Hated it! And I was like, nope, no, I'm never gonna work in food service ever again. No. That's a hard pass. It's a hard pass. Food service is, no, I'm out of there. Now, I don't mind working retail. I actually found, which I know is weird because everybody tells you gotta go to college to make it, I found that I really enjoyed retail sales. That's where my strength was. I enjoyed talking to people. I enjoyed helping customers with their stuff and you know, finding things for them. I worked in comic book shops for many years. I worked of course, at the tobacco store for many years. I really enjoyed retail sales, which I know is not everybody's cup of tea, but I found it to be very fulfilling and very fun. The tobacco store was a lot of fun, Hoosier. I mean, I got to talk to cigar customers and sort of help them find their favorite stuff and help them point out some new stuff for them. So yeah, I definitely like that. I definitely like that aspect of it a lot. And the comic book shops were always fun too, because I love comic books. So, and that was, you know, it's one of those things where what's the phrase? when you are working your passion. No. Something about when you're working when you're working in something that you're passionate about, it's not really work. It's not really work if you're working something that you're passionate about. Yeah, if you do a job you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Thank you, little blind mouse. See, that's why I thank you so much. Thank you, Al, for the follow there as well. I appreciate that. And hi, Hydro Shot. That's the thing. If you're working that job you love, you never are gonna work. You're never actually gonna be working. It's only work when you don't really like it. And honestly, everybody finds that joy in different things. Some people find it in customer service. Some people find it in driving. Some people find it in IT support. Some people find it in teaching. Some people find it in welding stuff together or driving a bus. Everybody finds it in something different. There's no one size fits all when it comes to what people like to do. You're hoping to find it at the post office? Well, there you go. What kind of job are you looking to get at the post office, 1K? I like letter carrier, or like at the counter, or in the back, like the sorting type end, or I could see myself working in a warehouse. One of the jobs I had that I really liked doing a rural carrier. Well, there you go. That's awesome. One of the jobs I really liked was I worked for a while at Fred Meyer's as a stock. I did stocking in the store, basically. I was one of the people who'd come in and stock stuff on the shelves at night before the store opened, and I really enjoyed it. I got to be kind of friendly with my coworkers, but I didn't have to associate with a lot of people, so it was nice. It was nice. My favorite job's working at the tea shop, where I got to design and make t-shirt logos and stuff. Yeah, well, see, it tapped into your creativeness there. And see, for me, that's why I think I'm going to enjoy streaming full-time. Making a full circle back. That's why I think I'm going to enjoy streaming full-time, because I love doing this. To me, streaming has never been, like, really, like, work. It's something I enjoy doing, and I have a lot of fun talking to y'all, hanging out with you, playing some games, giving you my thoughts on the games, you know, and just kind of having a good time. So, that's why I think I'm just going to have a ball doing this. And I think it's gonna go well. I think especially with all your all support, it's gonna be an adventure, but it's gonna be a fun adventure that we can do together. So much love to you all. I appreciate all the support you guys give me, and can't express to you how much fun it is just to hang out with you and have fun every day. So, and that's gonna be even like more. That's gonna be even more come the beginning of the year. There's gonna be more YouTube streaming, more Twitch streaming, more videos up on YouTube and Twitch. It's gonna be a whole new era for me, so I'm very kind of stoked. More AF. We're going whole AF. We're going whole AF. We aren't gonna be doing it half AF anymore. It's no half AF going on around here. It's gonna be full AF. Full AF going on. So. Hey, we got a couple more of those. Yeah, it's sort of like the full Monty Red 5, but it's PG-13 version, you know. My job is an everyday adventure. Oh, I can imagine. I talked to Wait and See. I talked to Sean today. This is now a private conversation. Wait and See, just you and me. I talked to Sean today. Wait and See, and so I gave him my details for my channels because he wanted to pop by. But he said he was going to talk to you if he had any problem figuring it out. So Sean might pull you aside one day and be like, can I get asked stuff again? So he sounded pretty confident that he'd be able to figure it out. But I figured I'd give you the heads up that Sean might pop by and go, hey.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah, for me, this is a lot, this week is a lot of, lasts. This is a lot of lasts that I'm doing this week. Last orders, last deliveries, last time I'm talking to people. The full AF, that's my new emote, full AF. No, I'm not gonna go get the technical backpack Hydro Shot. I want to forge first. I need to find a bedroll first, and that's going to be most likely found in Mystery Lake. But I didn't find one here in Deece Zone. I haven't gone up there yet. I wanted to loop around Mystery Lake and or Pleasant Valley, I mean, and kind of get some stuff figured out, get some stuff kind of like looked at while we're here. I don't even have a bedroll yet. I have no bedroll, no bow, no arrows. We're just kind of chilling out for a moment. We're just kind of chilling out. I'm trying to find some mementos. We found a memento. We found a cache. There's one at the crossroads that we got to go do. Packerbacker, hello, hello. How are you doing, my friend? Chilling out. Literally chilling out. Yeah, we're literally chilling out. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, Nuka Goblin. Hello, hello. And that just put us over the 100 mark. Oh, it says 98 there, but I see 104, so I'm going with that number. Look, I forgot I had Swedish fish in my bag. I unpacked my bags today for my trip. Only a week and 3 days late. I finally unpacked. Found some Swedish fish though, so it was worth it. Yeah, you know, Hydro Shot, I'd go up and get it, but I have a few other things I wanna do first. Found candy is second only to found money. Those be true words, singularity. True words. At least you won't have to deal with that clinker truck. Yeah. Firefly T. Take my love, take my land. Take me where I cannot stand. I don't care, I'm still free. You can take the sky from me. I should be asleep, but I'm gonna hang for a bit. Alright, well, cool. Nice to have you along. But yeah, found candy is the best. Firefly is my number 2 sci-fi show of all time. Oh, I wash the shirt. I just don't dry it. I hang dry this shirt. This one doesn't get to be put through the dryer. This one gets washed on it gets washed with my delicates. Gets washed with my delicates. Yeah, Farscape is my number 4. Farscape and B5 always fight for 3 and 4. It goes back and forth depending on how I'm feeling in any specific day. But yes, Farscape is amazing too. And then B5 is in there as well. So. And then BSG, Battlestar Galactica, BSG moved into position 5 once the Expanse kind of shat the bed on the last couple seasons. I'm just being honest. I love season 1, 2, and 3 of the Expanse, but 4 was mediocre and 5 and 6 were just. So BSG moved back in because I like all the seasons of BSG. The Expanse was taking it over, and I still love the Expanse. Don't get me wrong. The Expanse was really good. For the first 3 seasons. 4th season, like I said, it kind of slipped a little bit. And then 5 and 6 was just not that good. Yeah, I ain't got Disney Plus, so I'm not an Andor person. No Andors for me. I'll watch it one day. When I can get it for free. When Disney finally buckles, when Disney fails enough that they start licensing out their products again, then I'll get it. Then I'll watch it. I'll watch it when it comes to Netflix or Hulu or something. Such a cynic on them. When they fail enough. When they fail enough, I'll get it. I'm such a douche. Well, that's all that can fit in there, huh? Let's take the books out. There we go. Let's throw the rest of that in there. There we go. All right, let's put the books in here. Yeah, the villain in the end of it, Nuka, just I like the thing I think that was so driving with the Expanse for me in the beginning was the whole. It wasn't even so much the villains, the people villains. It was the It was what the mystery of the molecule. That's what really made me interested in the series. Was, ooh, what is this stuff? What is this molecule stuff that they're dealing with? What's going to happen with it? What's where is it coming from? And and all that stuff. And then once they didn't really ever answer that to my satisfaction. They just kind of went off on a different. They just went off to a different thing with the whole. What was his name? Marius or Marcus or the Belter guy that was like blowing up stuff with stealth asteroids and stuff like that. And that's what I just was kind of like, okay, I'm kind of tired of that. I love the space battles in the Expanse. Some of the most, in my mind, some of the most realistic looking space battle stuff as far as like how ships would work in space with what we know and how projectiles, like actual projectiles theoretically would work in space. I thought it was just fascinating. It was fascinating how they incorporated that into the show. It made it very believable. It made it a very believable world, very grounded, very based, as far as how things would actually function in a world. I thought it was just very well done. And thank you for the follow there, Kimbo. Okay, Kim. Thank you for the follow. So yeah, for that I give the Expanse high marks. I think they did an amazing job with their spaceship stuff. It was really, really well done. I just thought in season 4, 5, and 6 the stories just got a little boring, to be honest. I wish they had stuck more with the proto-molecule, although they did a little bit of that in season 4, but it was more... It got more into the politics of the world, which is fine. I like the politics. I mean, the politics were interesting with the Martians, the Belters, and the Martians, the Belters, and the Earth Coalition. I thought that was a very interesting dynamic. I don't think it should have been like the focus though as much as it was. Space battle between the Yamato 2 is Babylon 5. 1 Space battle Yamato. 2 is Babylon 5. 3 Space Above and Beyond. 4 Starship Trooper Roughnecks, and last is Farscape. Nice. No, you cannot repair the fire starter. Once it's gone, it's gone. The inners, thank you, the inners. Earth Coalition represent. I mean, honestly, Christian was one of my favorite. Avasarala, she was one of my favorite characters. I loved her. She was so good in that show. I love the actress, first of all. I think the actress is just amazingly awesome. I mean, she is an amazing actress anyway. I love her in anything I've ever heard her. She does a lot of voice acting. I love her in anything I've ever heard her in, and things that I've seen her in. She's an amazing actress, and she has just such a unique voice as well. And I loved her character in the Expanse. I love the arc her character went on as well. Her character arc was really good. It was very reminiscent. Some of the best character arcs I thought were hers. I liked her character arc the most, probably. I also liked Amos's character arc. I thought his character arc was pretty cool up until like a little bit late. I think actually Amos was probably the best part about season 5 and 6 myself. But it is very reminiscent of how I felt about the character arcs of Jakar and Londo Mollari in Babylon 5. Where they start and where they end, and how they got from one place to another was just fascinating. Londo and Jakar were my two favorite characters out of Babylon 5. I thought they were superbly acted. I mean, both the actors were superb, and I thought they were superbly written as well. I guess we could make these teas, huh? Amos was great. Yeah. You're not that guy. And then the guy's like, oh, that's such a great clip, Toast with Jam. And then the guy's like, oh, thank you for saving me. And then Amos is like, I am that guy. And he's just, oh, that was just like, wow. Amos just cold, and Amos had such a big heart. It was such an interesting character, because at first Amos came across as such a douche. It was just like he seemed to have no mind of his own, and that pretty much whatever Naomi was telling him, he'd just do. But you learned that was a defense mechanism that he had. It gave his character depth. It gave his character, like, a reason for why he was doing what he was doing. It wasn't that he was weak. It's that he was relinquishing control because he did not trust himself to make decisions. He knew himself well enough to know that when he made decisions, bad things happened more often than not, which was a very interesting way that his character was. I loved it. I absolutely loved how they made his character. But yeah, character development is very important to me and stuff, especially in science fiction. I mean, it's nice, it's fun every once in a while to have like that hokey science fiction where they're very stereotypical. You know, you have the big dumb grunt and the geeky geeky tech guy and the sexy and the big hunky dude and the really sexy girl. It's always fun to have a romp like that in any sort of genre, but I really like to see a lot more character development in my sci-fi shows. I really, truly do. Character arcs are something that are glorious, and they're ineffable. Are you saying that I'm not effable? It's ineffable. Alright, there's all that water. Yum. Okay, let's make up some tea. Let's cook up our banged up pork and beans, too. But yeah, if you want a great show, go watch the first 3 seasons of The Expanse, because they are awesome. They are awesome. Season 4 is not bad. It's season 4. I think the thing about the season 4 and 5 and 6 is they're kind of jarring after you get used to season 1, 2, and 3. Because season 1, 2, and 3 very much go right down the line. And they're very developmental on everything they're doing. Building the world and stuff. And season 4 is a little bit of a departure from that. And it's not to say I didn't like it. I still watched all the seasons. I just think the show suffered after season 3. I thought season 3 was sort of the highlight, and season 4 was kind of like, meh. We gotta keep something going. Alright, these are almost done. Woo! Sonogal with the Twitch Prime. Well, not 1, not 2, but 43 months. And, as with all things entertainment, it's your own choice what you like and what you don't like. If you like certain things, there's nothing that anybody can ever do to tell you they're bad. And I would never want to tell you something's bad. just, you know, maybe it's bad from my subjective point of view, but it's not necessarily bad. Because everybody's got their own point of view on what they like and what they don't like. And that's the fun part about entertainment. There's so much stuff out there. Well, now, I you know, for me, like, game-wise, Subnautica Below Zero is subjectively a bad game. I just don't like it. But, did you check the Forgotten Cave by the waterfall? Yes, I did. Yeah, I went there. Unfortunately, no bedroll. I went there. Yeah, unfortunately, I went there and it wasn't there. Made me sad. Made me very sad. I think he also fell into mystery box trap with the others we never learned. He seemed to learn anything about. Yeah. Well, you know, that's classic Jar Jar Abrams. Oh, hey, we got Cooking 3. Nice. That's classic J.J. Abrams writing, though. That man loves his mystery boxes. Loves his mystery boxes. Unfortunately, the problem with mystery boxes is if you don't answer the mystery, then it's kind of like, well, why did you give me this box in the first place? What's in the box, damn it? What's in the freaking box, man? Hey, how's it going? How's it going, picture? Because we all want to know what's in the box. And if we don't get the answers, it's very sad. And it makes us kind of mad, too. Yeah, mystery boxes and jangling keys. Which is what a lot of entertainment's come down to lately. Okay, we got 6 liters of water, so we're good. Let's grab a torch. There we go. There we go. All right, so we got some birch, we got some maple, we got some hides, we got some guts. We got to go back over to the crossroads, because at the crossroads... Whoa, jeez Louise. Red 5 gives it out a tier 1 sub to Pika. Pika, welcome into the Aft Pack, my friend. Your 18th gift sub in the channel. Woo! There's 100, baby. Yeah. Hey, I will admit, I like some good key jangling here and there too. We got to go back over here because there's a cache over here that we want to get. So I'm here right now. Show you where I'm at. I'm right here. Oh, is Pika part of your group? So we're right here. We got to travel over to there, and we got to travel up to here on our way back into here. So there, that we got all that. We got all that fun stuff to do. Yes, she is, and she is awesome. Oh, she is. Okay. Well. Hi, hello. You know who's awesome sauce? Red 5's awesome sauce, boys and girls. Red 5's our newest member of our stream team, the Pause Fellowship, which you can go check out. You can go check out all of our members right there. Go check them all out. Give them some love. Give them some follows. Check them out. Red's all right. Red's all right. Yeah, Red's all right. He's all right. He's cool, dude. Red's all right. It's a very non-committal way to say Red's awesome. Okay, how tired are we? We are not that tired. I could actually probably walk over there before it gets dark. Let's do it. Let's do it, baby. We could walk down the road unless there's a bear up. I don't see a bear. The temperatures are good. We got good temperatures. We could walk down the road. We could get all the discovery down the road and then get to the crossroads. What the hell? I hear something. I hear something. I hear something. Hold on. Oh, jeez. Oh, that was a ducky hug. I see. Thanks, Tyler. Thank you. Hey, guess who? Guess what, Tyler? Ducky actually came by the YouTube stream. Ducky actually came by the YouTube stream on Saturday. Haven't seen Ducky here on Twitch in so long, but Ducky actually came by the YouTube stream the other day. I was so excited. I was like, there's my Ducky, with my Ducky hugs. Ducky hugs. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Ducky actually came by. Yep. Ducky Hugs is an old joke, boys and girls. Ducky was a viewer here on Twitch back when I was streaming to single-digit people. And something happened at some point. I think she made the off comment, well, I'm sending you Ducky Hugs. And we sort of joked about it. Well, is that something I really want? That's sort of like getting hugged by a wolf. And so it kind of morphed. It morphed from there to being a little bit of a joke, you know. It was kind of like, do I really want Ducky Hugs or not? So I know, you had to be there. I just explained it very poorly. But if you were there, that's why it's called Ducky Hugs. It's because it harkens back to, God, 2017. When I started playing Long Dark. Long time ago. But yeah, you missed it, Tyler. I don't know if she hung out for a long time, but she was certainly there for a while. Oh, there is a deer corpse out here. I figured I'd check this out, because why not? At least we know we have another deer corpse over here collecting feathers for us. Of course he's a stingy bastard. He's only got one feather on him. Hey, Ath, I'm in Desolation Point and I can't find any matches. Do you have any idea where I can find some? I have not had a Desolation Point spawn yet, Jerson, so I don't know where they spawn in Desolation Point. Starting matches have become a lot harder to get. And because they're a lot more random now. Leroy Jenkins time, baby. Maybe check the Riken. I would check every single place you can. I would check the church. I'd check the Riken. I'd check the Hibernia Processing Center. Go up the pipe and make sure they aren't up there. I would check the lighthouse. I would check the cave that you can go through. I'm sure they're there somewhere. I don't think they eliminated matches in starting zones. I think they just moved them around. So I checked the Hibernia Processing Center. It used to be that they'd spawn in Hibernia guaranteed. They'd either be on the shelf as you go in the front door to the left, they'd be on the desk in the next room to the right, or they would be out on the counter in the very next room. If you went straight forward and looked to your right, there'd be a long counter going down beside you, and they'd be all the way at the very end. Now those ones were always really hard to see because they didn't show up very well in the dark. So if you went in there at night, you'd never find them. But if you went down in there during, if you went in there during the day, you could sometimes see them if you got up close to them. You know, 1K, I don't know. I don't know if there's still guaranteed spawns for things or not. I would imagine there are. I don't know, though. I found them on the floor near the fire barrel. Oh, well, look down there now, too. Just look all around the floor and corners and nooks and crannies, so make sure it's well lit. Yeah. Yeah, it's just really hard now. It's really hard. Which, honestly, this is the thing I've been most excited about with this update. Is the loot reset. I love not having a freaking clue where anything is. It makes the stakes even higher. It makes the things that you find even more exciting than before. Because now you're actually finding stuff and going, woohoo, I found something! Yes! So, I don't think they removed some guaranteed loot spawns. I think they just drastically moved them around, and I think they randomized them a little bit more. I mean, I've had people say, I can't find a heavy hammer. Well, I found 2 heavy hammers on this run alone. I found 3 heavy hammers on my last run. I've had a harder time finding pry bars than I have anything else. I still haven't found a pry bar on this run. So I think the things that are difficult, I think there's just a different setup of loot now. Let's contemplate what we're talking about. Check it, the secluded spot, to see if the bow is there. What, in Desolation Point? If you're on Interloper, it probably won't be there. Because I heard the variant stuff doesn't spawn on Interloper. Boo. My run from the immediate moment after the patch, I found everything available, so there's that. Yeah. My current run, I found 6 pry bars and 4 heavy hammers so far. I love that it's just making me explore more. That's the thing I'm the most excited about. Is it makes me look around and go, okay, I thought I knew this area. What is that over there? There's something laying down over there. Is that a deer? It's like I thought I knew this area, and I usually search it a certain way, but do I really know this area? Not so much. What is that? Is that a deer? Looks like a deer. It is a deer. Guess we'll get the feathers since we're coming here somewhere.
My fingers feel numb.
I was doing some challenges in the game. I finished As the Dead Sleep without finding a single sleeping bag. Wow. There used to be places you just wouldn't go because there was no real purpose, like Draft Dodgers, for instance. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Now, like you said, everything's back on the menu. Everything's back on the menu, boys. Like the outbuildings. I found matches in the outbuildings out there. I mean, that's why I have, what, 36, 48, 58. I have over 60 matches on me on day 11 because I've been finding matches in places I never would expect them. I found matches in the outbuildings, I think, over there by the farm, by the barn. There was a dead dude in one of the outbuildings that I've never seen before. The cave at the end of the Desolation with the Wolf might have matches. That's a good place too. Yeah, I kind of feel like the increased loot drops made them more random. I think you might be right there. I think they may have said. I think they may have done 1K what I was sort of interested in them doing for a while, being like, okay, there's going to be 5 heavy hammers in the game guaranteed. Where they're going to be, random chance. We're just going to drop them into the game. They may show up. There might be places that they're more common than others, but they're just going to randomly show up. And there's going to be 6 bedrolls, and there's going to be 4 of these, you know. Yeah, they're gonna they basically up the, and I was pushing for that for a while, making loot completely random, but just guaranteeing that there would be a certain number of specific objects in each Interloper file, but you would have to travel to find them. They wouldn't be in spots that you would be used to every time, or you could be like, oh, I can go to this workbench over here. I know I'll find it there guaranteed. Yeah, I don't think seems to me. I don't know with there may be matches in that cave, but I think they'll be somewhere else. The hammers are easy to maintain, just wood to fix them. Yeah. It does seem like I've found fewer maple saplings. I found a pretty good number of them so far. I know where there's 3 more. I got 3 already, and I know where there's 3 more in the Winding River. Winding River almost always has, they didn't change that. The Winding River still has maple. The ravine still has birch. That hasn't changed. By 130-day run, you found 4. Well, I found 6 already. And I had to pass up a lot of birch and maple in Mystery Lake when I went through there. And Forlorn Muskeg. I kept going, oh man, look at that stuff. I want to chop it down, but I got nothing to chop it down with. No! Alright. We're gonna sleep here for the night, and then we're gonna go and open a piano and see what we get. We gotta look for piano. Whoa! Hello! Hello! Oh yeah, cabin fever risk. That's always fun. There's a piano here. I don't know if that's the piano I'm supposed to get, though. Oh, it's not that bad. Let's get a little more sleep. It's in the church. Oh well, but I'm gonna look at all the pianos. See, there's a piano here, but that's not the piano we're looking for. Glad for your stream, otherwise I would sleep. Aww. Well, glad to have you here, Elcor. Running through everything. Our clothing really sucks. We got a note, Tyler. So the reason we're coming back here is that we got a note. We got a memento. This last one that we got said she's hoarding those stems and hiding them in the piano. God knows why. Deal with it. And then it pointed it out on our map to right here. And it looks like it's on the church. So I think it's the piano here in the church. Loose boards! I got an emergency stem, and another emergency stem, and another... What? What? 3 emergency stems? And some painkillers. And some painkillers. Wow, that's nice. And so now I think since I know this is here, I believe this one you do not need a key for. So I don't know. Does anybody know in chat, would this have been available for me to loot before I found the note? Or does finding the note activate it? Because it makes a difference. If you know it's there, you can automatically just come into the church here and get your stuff out of it. Winner, winner, stimmy dinner. I don't think it's available until you find the note. Okay. Well, that's good though. I like that. That's good. Well, we'll have to science it on our next run, boys and girls. We'll have to science it. Because I trust you. I'm not saying I don't trust you. But I don't like to put stuff out there unless I've actually done it myself. Now, I came in here before. I did not search near that piano, though. So I can't say 100% sure that wasn't available to me earlier. But I have a feeling you're probably right, Christine. I think you're probably right. I don't think it's available either until we find the note. So, that's very interesting, though. Very interesting. All right, so. Boopity 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 boo. Boop 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 boop. How do you find the memento notes? You have to, most of the time they're in cars. So the memento note for this stash here was in a car at the point of disagreement, where those 2 cars are crashed and the truck is crashed up there on the way to Timberwolf Mountain. It was at the point of disagreement in one of the visors. Most of the time the mementos are in visors of cars. Sometimes you'll find them attached to the door of a house. But most of the time they're in the visors of cars. So you definitely want to check all the visors of the cars now. And sometimes there's 3 different kinds of memento notes now. We did this a little earlier, but I'll show you. So there's 3 different kinds of memento notes. There's informational mementos, like this one here. No, not that one. Like this one here, that just tells you a new cave's opened up near Trapper's cabin that goes to Milton. You know, if you didn't know about that cave, it'd be a good, nice little clue. There's ones like this one that talk about a stash and then come with a key that will open up the lockbox associated with that once you get up to that stash. And then there's other ones like this that open up a cache. This was one from Forlorn Muskeg, and this one here was the one here in Pleasant Valley. So, yes, the visor thing is brand new. The visor thing is brand new. So you got informational, you have caches, and you have lock boxes. And that's what the mementos will point you to. And whenever you get one, it will put it on your map. Like here's the memento hint there. There's the memento cache there. So that's the hint. That's the cache. and then here's the memento cache up here. Now that cache is actually, that takes a key. So I call those lock boxes. They call both of them caches, but I count those as lock boxes because it's a little different. So always check if you pick up a note, always check it again, because sometimes there'll be a key there that you're going to need to grab as well. And if you don't grab the key, you aren't going to be able to open up the lockbox when you get to it. So, did they mention when prepper caches will be back? No, they did not. They did not. So right now, if you're playing on Stalker, Pilgrim, or Voyager, prepper caches are not in the game. Period. They just aren't in the game. No, you go away. Yeah, if you're playing on Stalker, Pilgrim, or Voyager, you get no prepper caches right now. They said they did that on purpose, but I don't know why they did that. It's a mystery. But yes, the notes is part of the update. Part of the a really cool part of the update. So playing on Stalker just feels like you have a bunch of stuff you drop all the time. Oh yeah, you do. Well, especially 1K if you play a lot of Interloper or No One Gets Out Alive, Stalker, Pilgrim, and Voyager will become. It'll feel a lot different when you play them. I was wondering about that. Looking around PV, couldn't find one. There was an update pushed today. Does anyone know what was in that? The update today, True Vulgarian, was dealing with the issue of people zoning into a cave and being reset in the game. That's what today's update was mainly about. So that you wouldn't zone into a cave in Ash Canyon and either be stuck in the loading screen or be zoned out of the cave to a starting location with nothing. So they fixed that bug in the game, thank goodness. Yeah, well, they said they took care of a couple other things, but that was the most notable thing, I guess, that they did in today's update, so. You just found one today on stock. Oh, well, that Elcor, that's not, that abandoned prepper cache is in every run, in every game. That one's always there. That one doesn't really count because that one is always there. Even in Interloper, that cache is there. It's not really a cache. It's more of just it's the abandoned prepper's cache, but it doesn't really count. I guess you should. Yeah, it's more of a necessary POI. That's a good way of looking at it. Yes. Well said, 1K. Well said. That one will always be there, though. I figured I'd check over here at the picnic area, because you never know. Maybe they put something down here. I mean, it's a named location. Maybe there's something here now. I doubt it, but hey, you never know. Hey, there's a dead person. Somebody dead. All right. I love the picnic area. Thank you for the posture check, Yusi. And how you doing, Yusi? I love the area. It feels, to be honest, feels like you can imagine a time where it was full with kids running around in the summer. Yes, that would be awesome. There was a book there. There's a book where you saw a book, huh? Where's the book? The bench. Oh, that book. I guess I could burn it. It's the same color as the table. They tricked me, boys and girls. They were playing tricks on me. They're playing tricks on me. Mm-hmm. Might as well go to Pensive Pond. Maybe there's something cool in the hut. We can also check and see if the moose is going to be up here. I wish they'd take gunsmithing books out. Yeah, you know, gunsmithing books, at least you can start a fire with them. I guess I could burn it. Yeah. Guess I could burn it. I mean, you know, hey. The purpose for everything, right? Little fire started inside the hut here. Oh, it's even got a door on it. Nice. Oh, wow. Maglens. Oh, my God. Maglens in the hut on Pensive Pond. What? What? The Pensive Pond Maglens, baby. Liking it. I'm liking it. This moose spawn's always been a fun one. I like this moose spawn. I like it almost, well, I like it about, I mean, the moose spawns in this zone have always been kind of sucky. There's also bears sometimes. Yeah, there's a bear cave nearby here. The moose spawns have always been kind of sucky in this area. Just 'cause they have. Because you got this one here, and there's really nowhere close around to take the meat. You got the one over in the birch forest. You kind of got the barn, I guess you could take the meat to, but I never really, like, do a lot in the barn, you know? You know what I'm saying? I don't really ever do a lot in the barn. So it's kind of like, oh, okay, I guess I can do something in the barn, but... Oh, yeah, for a scene to have, yeah. When you kill it, yeah. Oh, totally. I like the moose in Desolation Point if you can get him. I like the moose in Coastal Highway if you can get them, because they're right next to structures that you can, you know, utilize to cure hides and, you know, get yourself going with it. It's nice. All right, we're gonna drink that tea and go explore here for a second. Hey, we found a Maglens. That's a win right there, my friends. Sometimes there'd be a dead body up here, but I'm not seeing one. Ooh, box of crackers. Box of crackers, baby. Ooh, I like it, a box of crackers. Give me a I've always loved how smoke comes out of those chimneys. I wish smoke would come out of the chimneys of, like, the Mountaineer's hut and the outdoor huts. I wish it'd come out of those too, but I don't know. Maybe it does now. Maybe it has all along and I never noticed. I don't see any moose marks up here, so I'm assuming the moose is not around. That moose was bugged for me this run. He just came out of a rock and wrecked me. Oh, jeez, that sucked. Oh, there's a dead dude over here. What has he got next to him? He's got a piece of cedar, which didn't help him. Oh, a Desolation Point. Oh, snap. I love grabbing all the mushrooms, boys and girls. They call me Mr. T. Haha! I pity the fool. I pity the fool that don't pick his mushrooms. You were down at Matt's truck and he just appeared. He's like, hello! What, you don't like Mr. T? Mr. T is awesome. I love Mr. T back in the day. I idolized that guy. He was the boss. All right, I'm gonna prepare up one more mushroom, and then we're getting the heck out of this zone. Yeah, yes, I am leaving all of my stuff in the whatchamacallit, the farmhouse.
I might have to drop some gear.
Because we're getting out. Lots of fools are pitied. I pity the fool. Yeah, he pitied a lot of fools. And then he was Clubber Lang. They went toe to toe with Rocky. Look at all the sticks. How can I pass them up? Be good if mushrooms and rosehip respawned after a while. Yeah, I could see you wanting them to respawn. I really haven't ever worried about them respawning. Because usually by the time I want them to respawn, I'm not using them really much anymore. I'll have hundreds of teas. I will, in a long run, I will have over 150 of each of the teas. That's how many are in the game. And you don't ever really utilize them that much. Cattails respawn. I've never seen cattails respawn. Now there's a bear cave right over there. We gotta be a little careful going across this bridge. Yeah, the bear's right over there. That's where he spawns anyway. I don't see him out at the moment. I don't hear him at the moment. Yeah, there's his cave right there. Picked all the cattails on Loiter's Marsh because I was out of food, and when I came back there were like 12 more. It could be a glitch. There's been points 1K where they've done updates and it's forced cattails to respawn in places. So it wouldn't surprise me if they respawned, because that's happened before with some of the updates. I know there's a way I can sneak around here. Oh, there we go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Hey, sort of Isle, or as my bot likes to call him, Sword O'Fail. Sword O'Fail, how you doing, buddy? How's it going, Sword? Let's give Sword a little follow there. You made it to the airfield. Nice. Well, I died. I died in the airfield.
Oh no, oh no. I pulled into ruin. Oh boy.
Guardian down. I'm taking it is that Destiny or Overwatch? I'm not familiar with those ones, so. Still have some coal. Yeah, I got enough coal. I have to pick up some more. I'm gonna have to get some more wood and stuff, but that's okay. we got stuff to do. We got stuff and things to do, boys and girls. Did a wolf get you? Oh no, I died from the cold. I wasn't paying attention to my heat. I wasn't paying attention to the cave that I was in, and I let my attention slip. And that's when the icy grip of death will take a hold of you. And that's when it happened. I slept too long, I slept too greedily and too deep, and the game said, yeah, you're dead. Yeah, you're dead. You're dead, son. New zone's really sparse on the coal. The coal that spawns by that trailer as you come in, it respawns pretty quickly. The Balrog got me, yeah, he did. He kind of did. Well, I think there comes a point where you're freezing and when you're hypothermic. If you're hypothermic,
Feel tired.
you could totally sleep if you're hypothermic. Your body will just kind of drift you off a little bit. But once you get cold, that would definitely wake you up. You shall not wake! You shall not wake! That's what the game was saying to me. We're making the push, baby. I may even just drink a cup of coffee. Keep the home fires alive. I mean, if you're warm and fall asleep, you'll wake up before freezing death, I'd think. I don't know. I've never had that happen to me. I know hypothermia can basically, like, make you feel warm after a while. You get so cold that you actually feel warm. That's because your body's shutting down. Fell through the ice in Forlorn yesterday and got hypothermia and managed it well and cleared it up at Trappers. I know I find it hard to sleep in winter camping if it's way too cold.
You know, I got excited because it was Star Wars.
That is true. And yeah, you know, I'm gonna play the new Star Wars Jedi game when it comes out. The Star Wars Jedi, Survivor. Is it Survivor? I played Fallen Order, which I loved Cal Kestis' story. I'm definitely gonna play the new Star Wars when it comes out. I'm loving the look of it. Loving the look of it, so. Yes, it gets a big 2 thumbs up from me. Big 2 thumbs up from me. I like the first Jedi Fallen Order. I know some people didn't like it, but I liked it. I liked the villains in it. I thought the villains were really well done. I liked the story. I liked the protagonists. I liked the antagonists. I thought it was really cool. Crix, how you doing, buddy? I think they did a fantastic job with it, so. Well, I guess I could sleep here for a couple hours and get some rest back. I don't have a bedroll yet, so. My torches are getting worse and worse and worse. It's bedtime. All right, 1K. Have a good night, my friend. Can't wait till I can stay up and watch later. 4 a.m. comes early. Well, I'm going to be doing a lot more early streams as well, 1K. So I'll be doing a lot more early streams once I switch over to full-time streaming. So hopefully I'll be able to see you then. And get you in on that action. Oh, God, I'm so torn. So torn! So torn right now. Yep, J-Car, beginning of this year, I'm going to be streaming full time. My job at my current job is running out. My current job is running out, and so as of the 27th, I will be gainfully unemployed. So as of the 27th, I will be streaming full time. Well, 28th, end of the year, basically. I got to get a few things in place, but yeah, beginning next year, J-Car, I'm gonna try to stream full time, and I'm gonna be doing some Uber and Lyft on the side. To, you know, I gotta make my money, pay my bills. But I'm excited. I'm excited about it. I really, truly am. Honestly, Alex Life, it's a good thing. I've been wanting to full-time stream for a while. The main thing holding me back was my job. Because the job I have is really good. And I got paid really well to do what I was doing. And so it makes it hard to leave a job like that for something that is, you know, for something else. It's one of those. I'm risk adverse, but I have not done Uber and Lyft before. I haven't done DoorDash before. My brother, though, has done both of them, and pretty much makes his money all summer when he's not driving for the school district, bus driving for the school district. He pretty much makes his entire living during the summer on it, and he knows how to do it. Thing is, you have to treat it as a full-time job. You can't just do it part-time. It's got to be a full-time gig. You know, and so I gotta plan it out. I gotta do my Uber and Lyft. You know, so it's actually gonna be kind of, the Uber and Lyft's gonna be like my side gig. Oh jeez. Thank you, J-Car, for the 1,000 bits. I appreciate that. We'll put that right in the little savings coffer there. But you know, my brother's been able to do it, so I'm gonna be very happy doing it. I mean, the nice thing is I'm gonna be able to schedule my streams, and then schedule my Uber and Lyft driving around my streams, instead of having to schedule my streaming around my job. That's the thing I'm really excited about. Is being able to sort of do the paradigm shift with that. I'm very excited about that. So that's gonna be fun. Your girlfriend does it on the weekends, and does it seriously on does it on weekends and does it seriously on the weekends. You'd be shocked how much money you can make. Yeah. I'm not gonna be late night driving. I don't feel comfortable late night driving. I'll probably do early morning. I don't want to deal with drunk people either. You know, you want to get drunk, that's fine. I just don't want you in my car. So I probably won't do like pickups like that. I'll probably stick to early mornings, and then afternoons and stuff. Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the nice thing. That's the nice thing. I can do that. I can do it on my own time. I can plan when I want to do it. I can plan, you know, how long I want to do it. I can plan how hard I'm gonna push it. I can do a lot of. It's gonna give me a lot of freedom, and that's the thing I'm excited about. It's gonna give me freedom to stream, edit videos, put up videos, make my content better, make my overall presence here on the platform better. I'm just very excited about what it's gonna do for me. So I'm super stoked. Super stoked for the new year. Best time I found was like 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. See, that's not late night to me. Portland is apparently one of the only places where Lyft is the dominant platform. There's a lot. My brother made a ton of money on Lyft around here, but he's also made a lot of money on Uber and on DoorDash. So, hey, finally home from a long commute. I missed a lot. We're still trucking through. Yes, we pretty much explored all of Pleasant Valley. Are you making fur clothes eventually? Oh yeah. I got some hides and guts curing already. I got some hides curing here along with some guts. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. I got some guts and hides curing here. Yeah, full-time stream, man. I'm gonna be doing it. Did some Uber Eats, wasn't really bad, but it could have been better. Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna have to feel it out. I'm gonna have to feel it out. I'm very positive about how it's gonna go, though. I'm pretty positive, and I'm pretty stoked for it. So. Really? You're gonna do that to me? Okay, fine. Do that to me. Do that to me. I see how you are. Do I need a fire? I probably will as the night goes on, but you know what? Right now, I think I'm going to do without. I think I'm going to do without for the moment. We're just going to sleep like 3 hours at a time because I don't really need to sleep the whole night through. I wouldn't want to deal with driving people home from the bar. Yeah, me either. I had exceptionally high rating on both platforms. They still email me to come back to driving after 3 years off. Wow. Well, the thing my brother noticed around here is that when Uber and Lyft were first kind of getting going, there was a glut of drivers. A lot of people were driving. There were more drivers than really were needed, and so, you know, price of rides was pretty low because it's a supply demand type thing. I mean, if there's tons of drivers out there and not enough, and there's more drivers than riders, the price the rider's going to pay is a lot less because there's a lot more people. It's just basic supply and demand. And what he's noticed, though, is over the last about 2 or 3 years, the number of drivers, especially younger drivers, has gone down, and so now there's more of a balance with that, where there's not as many drivers as there used to be. So I think it'll be good. Didn't Uber get sued? Oh, probably. But Country Roads, I'm excited too. I'm really excited. Took me several months to figure out what times you need to be where, but once you get the pulse of the city, you can be really good. Yeah, totally. Oh yeah, Uber's been sued a bunch of times. But then again, point me to a large, like, company that hasn't had a lawsuit thrown against it at some point in time or another. Pretty much all companies have had some sort of lawsuit brought against them in some manner or another at some point. It just, you know, it just happens. It's a risk of doing business. It's a risk of doing business. Heck, my boss who owns the tobacco store has had a lawsuit brought against him. I can't even remember what it was for, but he had a lawsuit brought against him for something. I have no idea what it even was. So you don't even have to be a big business to have some knucklehead bring a lawsuit against you. We're a very litigious country. CX Miller! Woo! Holy crap, 18 months! That's 2 Twitch babies. I can do the math on that. Because 9 plus 9 is 18. It got really cold out here real quick.
Holy crap. 18 months. Wow.
Holy crap. Also hi. Hi! Hi! How are you doing? Find any more doe deers? I have not found any more doe deers. I have not. Okay, it's getting a little cold. Hopefully it doesn't get too cold. We're gonna risk it. We're risking it for the biscuit right now, boys and girls. Okay, it's kind of cold, but that's okay. It's okay. We're still good. We're still good. We're still good. It's gonna be fine. But no, I've not found any more. I did find a cache that had 3 stems in it. 3 freaking stems in it. Which was kind of cool. I'm going to repair it real quick. I want to use that when I go back to Pleasant Valley, probably. Unless I find a bedroll. If I find a bedroll, we'll be in good shape. But if I don't find a bedroll, we're going to be SOL. We haven't gone to the camp office yet, so that's our oh, gosh dang it. I was trying to pick up that stick, and you ran in front of me, you stupid rabbit. Yeah, you run down there and get eaten by a wolf, okay? I know the wolf probably smells me by now. So you go down there. Where are you going? What are you doing? Yes, that was the cache in the church. I got 3 stems and a bottle of pills. So I'm gonna pop some pills. Got a few painkillers in my pocket. I'm a huffin'. Looking for a muffin. I don't know where to go with this. Yeah, we got 3 stems out of that cache. And I got a stem in And I got a stim in the barn in Pleasant Valley. So I got 4 stims now. Yeah, the stim count has definitely gone up on Interloper now. Macklemore, yeah. I love that song when it came out. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm coming, looking for a come up. This is effing awesome. On day 620, my game crashed when I walked through a tunnel coming to Muskeg from Broken. It spawned me at the Hunter's Blind, lost my feet. I reloaded the game and jumped off the cliff in Broken Railroad. So Hydro Shot, they fixed that. That was a no. That the zoning and having it respawn you somewhere was a known glitch, and they fixed it now. Ooh, the 3 sticks respawn. This little spot here seems to respawn 3 sticks all the time. Thomasina found 10 stims today. Nice. Yeah, drugs in a church. I know, outrageous. Outrageous, I tell you. But yeah, those stims are very nice. But yeah, there was a glitch in the game for a while. The part of the patch they did today was to fix a bug that was causing people when they zoned into zones, as well as when they zoned into caves, to spawn with nothing on them, and basically like you were just starting the game over again. So they supposedly fixed that today. I guess we'll see if they actually did or not. Hey, there is a deer here. Look at that. Wonder if can I build a fire right by him? Oh, good. There's a snowbank there because it won't let you build fire. Oh, what? So they fixed that. Ha ha! They fixed it. For a while, you couldn't build a fire on this. You had to find a snowbank to build a fire on. Well, it's good to know they fixed that. That's nice of them. That was nice of them. Glad they fixed that little problem. It was so annoying. You'd come up here, and it used to be the deer was over here, like laying here, and you'd have to find like a snowbank that was kind of close to him, but not too close, to build your fire on to do anything with him. And it was so annoying finding that snowbank that you could do it with. So annoying. But it looks like they fixed that. Now you can build. Now you can build on the concrete again.
Come on.
But yeah, Mandrake, that's what they supposedly fixed in today's bug. I never experienced that myself, but I've had a bunch of people in chat who experienced that, and that sucks. Ooh, this is a big boy. Hey, it's a big boy. It's a big boy deer. Oh, that's one thing too. If you actually shoot and kill a buck now, if you shoot and kill a buck, you'll get about anywhere from 12 to 15 kilos of meat off of a buck. The does give you about what you get from a. The does give you about what you used to get on regular deer, but the bucks give you way more food now than they used to. Way more. Yeah, there's so much meat on a buck now. It's freaking awesome. Be loving it, Jawa. You experienced that bug too, Joe King? Yeah. Let's take that with our hands. Yeah, I think so too. I like that they changed that. Are the bucks harder to bring down? No, it's just that they're not as common as they used to be. Now, we got carcass harvesting too. Nice. Now, not every deer you see is a buck. There's a lot of does out there, and you'll see a buck here and there, but you kind of gotta target them specifically. And usually they're mixed in with the does. And to be honest, the does tend to see you. The does tend to see you from a lot further away. Yes, the female dealers have less stuff. Thank you for the ducky hugs. That freaked me the heck out for a second until I went, oh, I'm up top here. There's no wolves up here. Get our pot over here. That still stayed the same. I've still not searched this part of the Carter Hydro Dam. See, this requires a memento key, which I have not found the memento for yet. So that's one to remember, boys and girls. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I believe the key for that is in Mystery Lake, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't found it. I haven't found it yet in Mystery Lake, so it must be somewhere I have not looked yet. But yes, the doe deer, the female deer are a real thing. So we have to remember that. There's a memento key in there. There's a memento in there. Oh, please don't tell me. Please don't tell me. I don't want it. I don't want to know. No cougar sightings yet. I mean, I was at the bar the other night. There was a cougar there. I'm just saying. Not saying nothing. I'm just saying. But yeah, please don't say a word. Yeah, please don't tell me where the key is. I want this. This is like, you have to remember. This is my one. This is my joy. This is my joy of the new expansion. Is I get to discover all of this stuff myself. I get to discover things all over again. Looks like they kept the quality tools under there. That's kind of nice. The key is to find balance in life. Yes, it is. That is true, Black Man PO. Oh, look at that. I can search these. They're both unlocked. That's a very rare occurrence. Now, usually, somewhere in the lower deck, in the lower dam here, there is a, there's no more bag here, unfortunately. Usually down here somewhere is a sewing kit. See if there's anything under the stairs. Nothing there. Okay. Nothing back here that I can see. You don't get the scarf here anymore. And you don't get the, the torch at the other end, I believe. Although there's a metal pail. Nope, no torch down there. They changed all that. There's the sewing kit. See, I told you there'd be a sewing kit. The key is to find a cougar. Or as Zed would say, balance is a fool's master. Balance is a fool's master. Let me contemplate that for a while. It's an interesting sentiment. Well, I always am looking. I always have my eye out for the cougar. So, I mean, we always, when we played Red Dead, we always went for the 3-star cougars. Oh, there's a book there. Another book I can burn. That's nice. We'd always go for the 3-star cougars in Red Dead. Because they were the best. They were the cougar you take home to mom. The 1-star cougars, that was like, that was like the cougar. That's the cougar you would get when you, were at the bar at 2 a.m. and you were a little blurry-eyed. Now, I think there's stuff back here now sometimes, too. Well, I don't see anything here today. See nothing there today. Okay, that's fine. But, sometimes you settle for that 1-star cougar, but your true goal is to get the 3-star cougars. Alright, I think we got everything here already. Yes, we did. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, the new deer sounds like a cross between a moose and a bear and two rhinos gently nuzzling under a blanket or something. I mean, It's the weirdest sound. It's like... That's exactly what it sounds like. That is an exact representation of what it sounds like. I do great voiceover work, so they need to hire me. But yeah, the new deer sounds very odd. I don't know if I like it or not. I mean, it's very distinctive. The taking a cougar home to mom? Oh, hey, you know. Those 3-star cougars, that's what we always talked about, 1K. That was the dream. Getting that 3-star cougar. The cougar you'd be comfortable, you know, because the 1-star, like I said, the 1-star is the one that you pick up, you know. That's the one you pick up and it's kind of like, you're a little embarrassed, but you're like, okay. You know, it's like, okay, I'm not going to take this one home to mom. I'm just going to, you know, we're gonna go back to my place for a little shag, and then we're gonna be good. And then, you know, the 2-star cougar, now that one you might take home to mom, but she's probably got a few, like, she's probably kind of questionable in some ways. You know what I'm saying? Not that she's horrible, but she's probably a little questionable in some of her stuff, and you probably feel a little uncomfortable taking her home to mom. But that 3-star cougar, that is the winner chicken dinner right there. It's got a nice pelt. It's nice and soft. It's mature. It's fluffy in all the right places, ladies. We don't want no sticks. We don't want no sticks, boys and girls. Come on. The 3-star is the same age as mom. Hey, you know what? I was always into older women. I was always into older women when I was growing up, so I was not into girls my age. I was just not into girls my age, so yeah. All right, let's get these 2 toolkits set there. There we go. That torch is burning out. What are we gonna do? Oh, what do we have in here? Okay, I got some metal. That's good. We got to get some more metal before we go. I don't need the feathers right now, so we're gonna leave those here. I don't need the newsprint. The books I can drop. I don't know what you're talking about, Redcap. There's a ruined torch there. I know, I joked about burning the books, but I don't like to burn the books. I like to make a little library. Take that for sure, because we're gonna go into the next little zoney zone here. I guess I could just let this torch go out. I don't really need it. I have an extra pot now. Let's put the pot down. Put down the pot. Put down the heavy hammer. That's for the forge. That's for when we go forging. Put down the can. If not, ick. Hey, it's the Atheenon. It's the Atheenon bookstore. It is. It's my bookstore. What time of day is it? It's getting a little late. It's not too bad though. What's our? I should look at our weight first. We're 40 kilos, but 5 of that is the rope, so that's good. I'm gonna leave some cloth here too. I forgot to keep going through my stuff. Leave the cloth here, most of it anyway. I don't need all the sticks, but I'll take some of them. I'm gonna leave the coal here too, because I need that to start my fire and get the fire up to where I need it. Let's leave the whetstone here. Leave some of the stones here. Leave those guts in here. Leave a little bit of the leather in here. Okay, that gets me down good. Okay. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I made the trailer on the left, my main base, had it full and even kept trophy fish on the bed. Nice. Had a 10-kilo salmon. What? That's freaking awesome. That is amazing, actually. That's so cool. You must have brought that coho all the way from Coastal Highway. We're just gonna go over here, explore real quick, and then come back. We have enough time left in the day, and it's warm enough out. We can go put down our, we can go put our rope out. We can gather the birch bark up, and that sort of stuff. Well, we have about another 30 minutes left of Long Dark, and then we're going to be switching over to UC and playing some Icarus tonight as well. I've been wanting to get back into Icarus. They just did an update for Icarus here. Well, they do a weekly update, but they just did another update. Icarus has now been around for a year. Isn't that crazy? One streamer got a 100-kilo moose. Really? That is nuts. Yeah, no, Subnautica we're going to do on Saturday. Subnautica's a weekend thing, UC. Subnautica's a weekend. That's a weekend fun game. Yeah, Subnautica we'll get to on we'll get that on Saturday. There's the birch.
This gear.
Birch. But yeah, we're on Saturday. We're gonna stream Long Dark in the morning on YouTube. Then we're gonna come over here onto Twitch and stream some Subnautica. And if I have time in the evening, because that is Christmas Eve, so if I have time in the evening, I'm gonna stream some Subsistence as well that night. So I wanted to do Subsistence this last Sunday. I was too tired though towards the end, so I was just like, yeah, I gotta go. And some more birch bark, yay. A 220-pound moose. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Atheenon, I just beat Subnautica on the PS5 last night, and platinum the whole game. Nice. Nice. I don't know if I have all the achievements on Subnautica. I think I have most of them. I think I have most of the Subnautica achievements. I'm just gonna let the torch go out. Don't know what that includes, guts and hide, but it's still massive. The cuttlefish? Oh, I love the cuttlefish too. Let's see, Subnautica. How many achievements? Oh, it doesn't have that many achievements. I got 17 to 17 on Steam. See, Subnautica on Steam doesn't have as many, like, things to do, achievement-wise, as it does, I bet, on the PS5. $100 kilos of meat. That is crazy. 18 trophies on PS5. Yeah, there's only 17 on Steam, and I've got them all. I think the last one I unlocked was back in... Well, the last one I unlocked Man's Best Friend, which was hold the hatch and release a cuttlefish, and that was January 29th of 2019. Every other achievement I have on there I got in 2018. I wish they'd come out with some more achievements. That'd be nice.
I don't risk.
That would be nice. How do my Long Dark achievements look? Oh, I've had all those forever. I actually, about 2 years ago, I pushed to get all the achievements before the update, before the story mode part came out, and then I was able to just go and get all the story mode stuff. But yeah, I've had all the achievements on Steam for a while. I got the cartographer one a long time ago. Long time ago. A galaxy far, far away. Back when there was only like 8 zones in the game. So it was Deadpool that got that huge moose. That is so cool. I've never tried moose in real life. I have a family in Alaska that has, though. Okay. I've never tried it in real life either, so. Alaska's nuts to me. How the hell do you even end up there? I'm jealous, though. I've talked to a guy in Alaska that said, if you move up there, bring a woman. Okay. What if you... What do you barter with the woman? Do you like barter her off or something? I'm so confused. Is it like I'll trade you my woman for a car? Excuse me? It's like, are we in 2022 or 1922? Yes, very nice. How much? How much for the car? 2 women. 2 women for my car. You want an apartment? It's half a woman per month. How do I pull that one off? Like because you won't meet any cougars, or you need a dishwasher because no appliance stores. I think it's because the men and women ratio in Alaska is very high, in the favor of men. So if you're a lady and you're looking for a dude, or I guess if you're a guy and you're looking for another guy, go up to Alaska because there's an overabundance of men. You know that song about it's raining men, hallelujah? It applies. It applies.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Hey, we got our 3rd heavy hammer. Yeah, if you're a woman, I guess you don't need to bring a man, but, you know. It's kind of a rough life probably up there. I live in Winnipeg and deliver newspapers. I ran to a bull moose coming out of the side door of a building close to a marshy area. They are so tall. What? So you're telling me to go to Alaska to get a dude? No, I'm just saying that from what's being said in chat, it sounds if you're looking for some companionship of the male variety, going to Alaska may not be a bad idea. It may not be a bad idea. It may be a good option for you.
Have a little sleep.
Because it sounds like there's an overabundance of guys up there. Never understood why they put the gun skill books. I think honestly, Toast with Jam, I think that between Stalker, Pilgrim, Voyager, and Interloper, there is no difference in book spawns, and they just never programmed it any differently. I think books are just in the game, and I don't think they've ever... They basically were like, we don't care. They're just gonna leave the same number of books in there. And I don't think if they took the firearm books out, that they'd add other books in for us. I just don't see them doing that.
Freezing.
Hey, Danny D's! With the 3 months, you finally fixed it! Woo!
Finally, they fixed
Well,
it.
catch your next stream if I can. When will the next Long Dark stream be? So, unfortunately, tomorrow tomorrow's gonna be the next Long Dark stream, 1K. You can look at the schedule down below if you want. I can review it here real quick too. But tomorrow is the next Long Dark stream. Unfortunately, it's my last long day at my current job, so I won't be starting to stream till about now, basically like a half hour before now. But I'll be doing that tomorrow, and then on Friday I'll be off on Thursday, and then on Friday I'll be starting about 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with Long Dark, and then we're gonna play some Medieval Dynasty, and then Saturday on the YouTube side at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, we'll be playing Long Dark on the YouTube side. So we got Long Dark Wednesday, Friday, Saturday morning. So
I need to find a place to rest.
Wait, current job, you have a new one. Well, my current job is ending as of the 27th, and after that, I'm going to be full-time streaming. I'm going to be full-time streaming as of the 27th of this month. Well, beginning of next year, basically. I still have a few things I got to wrap up, but yeah, I'm going to be turning into a full-time streamer, part-time Uber Lyft driver, and maybe DoorDash or something. So, yeah, yay for you guys. It's going to be stressful, but I think we're going to be able to do it. I've been wanting for quite a while to full-time stream. But my other job that I have right now and won't have soon was a very good job. It was a very good job. I like job much, but it was a very good job, and I just couldn't quit it. So this is giving me the impetus to do this. My alarm tells me to go to bed, but your streams are so fun, so I snooze before I snooze. Hey, I have people who fall asleep to my stream sometimes, so that you're in good company, my friend. You're in good company. Well, we have 2 heavy hammers now, which is good because honestly we need to take them both with us. But right now I need to go sleep, and then we're gonna climb down to the bottom of the ravine and see what we can get down there. We're gonna take 2 heavy hammers with us though, because we got the forge in Forlorn Muskeg that we're gonna forge at. And then I want to have a heavy hammer when I get to the airfield in the new zone, because I've never found a heavy hammer there. You're too lively to snooze for it too. You're not AMSR long dark like Zach. I am a little rambunctious. Let's put it that way. I try to keep a little energy going on. I'm kind of energetic. Oh, no, I don't ever take it. Well, I've had people before say that they don't like the energy. I've had people say before that they would like me just to be more quiet and play the game more. Oh, excuse me. My body got my vacation was so much fun, boys and girls, but my body has a problem. When I go through temperature changes, my body reacts very poorly. So going from an area where it was really nice and really warm and beautiful and comfy and 80 degrees every day, coming back to a place where it was 60 and now back to a place where it's like 40, it basically gives me like congestion in my lungs. That I usually have for like 2 or 3 weeks till it gets all worked out. It kind of sucks. It kind of sucks, but you know, what can you do? Oh, I have that gun book on me. I don't want that. Bye-bye.
That's gotta go.
Yeah. It just kind of sucks. I don't like it. Yeah, the damp of the Pacific Northwest. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. It's the damp of the Pacific Northwest. It's that damp Pacific Northwest there. Gosh, damp it. Don't get me wrong, I love it, but man, it kills me. It kills me sometimes of the year. All right, let's eat that beautiful 100% beef jerky. Let's eat this beautiful 62% beef jerky. Let's get the soda down. Yeah, I try to keep the energy up there, Sagicorn, a little bit. You know, we get excited. I get a little excitable sometimes. No. I get a little on the excited side. A little more than I should be some days. Nice thing is I have a mute button, so when I feel the cough coming on, I can always feel the cough coming on. If I laugh a lot, that really causes my cough to kind of like go crazy. And it sucks nowadays too, because you know, after the pandemic, it's like if you sniffle, somebody like looks at you like, "What do you got? You gonna give me the death disease?" You know, people get all freaked out. It's like, no, it's just congestion in my lungs from being in the cold and then being in the hot and then being in the cold again. Just, you know, just chill out. It's gonna be fine. I don't have a fever. I don't got a fever. I'm not like, you know, I'm not doing anything crazy. Just a little congestion. But man, oh yeah, everybody just freaks out around you some days. They fixed the cattail hack? I don't know if they fixed it or not. Found a hacksaw in Pleasant Valley in a house near the main hall. I think that might be where I found mine too. Now that you say it, I think that might be where I found mine too, Pizza. One time I choked on my saliva. I've done that too, Poochie. That is the most uncomfortable feeling when you get that saliva, like, down the wrong throat. And all of a sudden you're just, like, hacking and coughing. People are like, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, is that the one pizza that you were looking at? Oh, you're looking at my last video. You were referencing my last video. Oh, I see. Okay. I don't want to break that down. I just want the bed. Hey, Stim Hortons, how you doing, buddy? Guess what, Stim? I've got 4 stims, and I got all of these in Pleasant Valley. All of those in Pleasant Valley. Saliva asphyxiation could be the name of a metal band. I guess it could. Good lord, that scared the crap out of me. No! Stop it! Yes, found him in the piano, Golden Shadow. I found the note, and then we went to the piano and we were like, what? What? Look at all these stims. We are like a stim boss right now. This time, if I get cold, I won't forget I have the stims on me. This time, I won't just fade into the long dark because of stim stupidity. Alright, actually, I'm gonna grab this reclaimed wood. And I'm gonna drop all the reclaimed woods here. All 19 of them. I'm gonna take those with me. I think I'm gonna take sticks into the other zone here. Do I have at least one piece of coal on me? Good, I do. Okay. There we go. That should do. 59 sticks. I think that should do us down to the bottom. Alright. Is there anything I can drop here that I don't need to take with me? Yeah. I don't need to take those with me. And I definitely don't need the feathers with me. Or the metal with me. Okay, I think I'm good with everything else. Alright. The stim worked with broken ribs climbing rope? Yes. I have a pop-up tent thanks to Cat in my room right now. It's better than a pop-up tent for a more embarrassing reason. Heyo! Okay, I need to know. Any reason you don't post stuff in the case or the desk? Put stuff in the case or the desk. Not really. I just like the trash can. I just like the trash can, I guess. I'm an old dog. You can't teach me new tricks. I've never used them before, so I'm not used to using them, I guess. No particular reason. No particular reason. It'd be nice if they let us tie bundles of sticks to into piles. Like all the sticks? Oh, because then I'll forget about them. No, they take up too much space and I'd forget about them. I'd be like, oh man, I need some fuel, and then everybody would laugh at me because there'd be 100 sticks in a case somewhere that I forgot about. I like my sticks on the floor, where I can see them, where I can go, there's my sticks. I can see the fruit of my labors sitting on the floor, looking up at me, going, burn us, burn us. That's all we exist for, is to be burned. And then I go, oh, talking me into it. You're talking my language, stick. When rock caches first came out, I dabbled with them. Not that impressed with them. Oh, that's a doe right here. That's a doe. It's a doe, a deer. A female deer. I was sure it's to help preserve the percentage, like for the cure the leather. Like for the cured leather. You know, I don't know. I don't know about that. I just like seeing the sticks out there. The rock caches, yeah, you have to pick up, what, 50 rocks for it? The doe, a deer, a female deer. Hooray, a cup of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. Far, I know to follow so. Tea, I drink with jam and bread. That'll bring us back to do, 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 do. My voice, it sucks. It really sucks. I'm coughing on every word. I love the Sound of Music. Sound of Music ass style, exactly. That's what it is, Sagicorn. The sound of Ath. Oh, I love that song. I love that. I love the Mary Poppins, the songs in Mary Poppins. Like chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chimney. A chimney sweeps lucky as lucky can be. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. Give me a kiss and I'll bring luck to you. I'm mostly in tune. Yeah, most of the time. Sometimes. Sometimes I'm in tune. Julie Andrews loved all. Whoa. What? Remember zombie deers? That was the first zombies? Oh, snap. Remember zombie wolves? Remember when you'd, like, kill a wolf? And you'd come out of a house and that wolf was laying on the ice? And he'd be standing up and then he'd fall back over again? That was scary. Okay, there's the stem from down here. Do you guess what they took away from us down here, boys and girls? They took away my freaking... Oh, they took it away, but they gave me an advanced guns. They took away my freaking flare gun from down here. I love Mary Poppins. See, some things though, Mandrake Fern, they just need to leave it the hell alone. I'm sorry. Nobody was clamoring for a Mary Poppins remake. Again, it's just another cash grab, and that annoys the crap out of me. It's like, you know what? Mary Poppins was fine. Mary Poppins was fine, you know? Who was the guy in it? Wasn't it Dean? What was his name? The guy who played the chimney sweeper, her love interest. Good God, somebody in chat help me out here. I want to say Dean Stockwell, but that's not it. Dick Van Dyke, thank you. I knew it had a D in it. Yeah, I was thinking of like Dean Martin, but it was actually Dick Van Dyke. There's some stuff that just doesn't need to be remade. I mean, did they really need to try to remake RoboCop? No. They didn't. The original RoboCop is a masterpiece. The original RoboCop is beautiful. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. I mean, that movie's amazing. They didn't need to remake it. There's just so much out there they don't need to remake. That they just, you know, they do it because they're like, well, hey, we have no more ideas, so let's remake something else. Pippi Longstocking's amazing. I never saw Pippi Longstocking. I like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I loved Chitty Chitty Bang Bang back in the day. I loved the Flubber movies, the old Herbie the Love Bug movies. Oh, Herbie the Love Bug. I loved his stuff. He was awesome. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, yes indeed. Is that a piece of wood? Oh, that's a piece of cedar wood. Nice. I don't know. You could never. I love the original Jungle Book. I love the original Jungle Book. Talking bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worry and your strife. Oh, the bare necessities. I love that old stuff. One of my favorite ones growing up was Fox and the Hound.
Waste the damn time.
One of my favorite ones was Fox and the Hound growing up. I loved the Fox and the Hound.
Come on, little fire.
Fox and the Hound were so sweet. Will we always be friends?
Things up.
He just wanted to be friends forever. Wow, we have 92 sticks. 92 sticks. Oh, major tearjerker. Oh god, yeah. I am getting teary just thinking about the Fox and the Hound. That's how much I love that freaking movie. I get a little choked up just thinking about it. Bonfire time. Sticks, baby. Alright. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go get that deer out there. No, I don't want to do that. I want to cook up some stuffs. Cook up some things. Get a nice warm-up bonus on us. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. See that? Look at that. 15 minutes, baby. Make a stick family. Oh, no, 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 no. No stick family for this jabroni. Figured I'd take a gut while I was out here. Okay, there we go. There we go. Where's Mr. Rabbit? There you are, bud. Hey, bud. Bud, I got something for you. Ooh, Sniper Joe is back. Bye-bye. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have been standing there, tempting me. It was your fault. I blame the rabbit.
Can't feel my feet.
He was just so dang cool looking. He was tempting me with. He was shaking his cotton tail at me. He was shaking his cotton tail. He was just doing it. The deer meat on the carcass is still standard. Yes. That is the standard meat, but look at the rabbit meat. Rabbit meat's not standard anymore. It's not basic. The deer meat is basic. I will admit I'm kind of victim blaming. I'll admit that, Letipus. I'll admit I'm kind of victim blaming the rabbit being there. I'm not gonna deny it. Drink that down. Eat a piece of meat. Alright, let's go get a little bit more stuff from this deer. Hello, Mr. Deer. I like that they added rainbow meat. Oh yeah, I like that they have colors on the meats now. I think that's really stinking cool. It's like as the meat gets a little more moldy and nasty, it changes. It doesn't look so pink anymore. Which I think is pretty cool. I'm glad they did that. It gives you sort of a visual representation of where your stuff's at. Alright, let's make some water. I gotta drop these hides and guts, too. Alright, let's go get that last gut out here. Do you shred to get to cooking 5? No, I sort of gave up doing that. I don't think it's wrong to do it hydro shot. I just decided, you know, I don't really have any trouble getting to cooking 5. I mean, right now it's day 14, and I'm almost, you know, fourth of the way into cooking 3, on the way to cooking 4. So I just use my teas to sort of get my cooking going on. Get my cooking on.
Something's making me feel tired.
Probably because we're tired, bud. Alright, let's drop the rabbit hide here too. Boom, there we go. Alright, we got a solid 10 hours there. But yeah, I just haven't done the micro harvesting for a while now. But you can totally shred the meat. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can totally shred the meat. If I shredded an animal right now, I could get from where I am right now to level 5 off 1 bear or 1 moose at the moment. If I wanted to do it. I could go all the way up from one bear or moose to level 5 right now if I wanted to. But I'm just like, okay, I don't really need to. Oh, it's an aurora. Look at that. That's cool. How long have we survived so far in this run? 15 days. Oh, and my torch went out. That's cool. That's pretty neat. That's a nice little picture there. A little screenshot. Thank you, Yusi. But yes, we've been alive 15 days, Buddy D. We're going to be going to the forge here pretty soon. So this is new run. This is a new run from when we died on Monday. We died yesterday, Deefa. We died. We froze to death in the new zone. Yep. Yep, I'm not blaming it on chat, but we were kind of chatting and stuff, and I wasn't paying much attention to where I was time-wise, and I fell asleep. I hit the sleep button and went, oh crap, my fire's gonna go out, and I was hoping it wouldn't be too cold. It was so cold that I woke up with like 2% health, stumbling all around. I forgot that I had stims in my backpack, so I should have stimmed up, and I would have been fine, because then I could have lit the fire and kept going. I forgot I had the stims though, and I kind of panicked, and I was trying to light the fire, and I died while trying to light the fire. Totally my fault. Totally my fault, so. What can you do? I love craft paper bags. They are fun. What's a craft paper bag? I don't know what that is. What is that? Ooh, that's pretty.
Fingers feel numb.
Give myself another screenshot there, baby. A gift bag made from craft paper. Oh. Okay, that's cool. I just like gift bags. I hate wrapping gifts. I hate wrapping them. We're in the ravine right now, Chop Suey. We are in the ravine. Wow, look at that. That's so cool. Forgot a few times I had a flare gun and the bear got me. Well, we got very adept at dodging the bear. I wonder if they fixed the bear on this update, boys and girls. Because remember last time we had 2 bears in the new zone that we were able to just dance around and shoot them. They could never get us. Because our hitboxes never, like, overlapped or whatever. Oh, the ravine is the safest place in the game. You can come here, you can relax, collect some birch bark. Aurora bears sleep at random spots. Yes, they do. Now, tomorrow when we play, like actual tomorrow, because we're gonna be switching over and playing a little Icarus here at the 6 o'clock hour. But tomorrow when we play Long Dark, we're actually gonna be going to the Forge, getting our Forge run going on. Little birch bark there. Little birch bark there. That's always nice. What percentage of health do bears do to your health? It varies, Chop Suey. I have never... I can't think of a time that a bear has one-shot me. Like, I've been dead from one attack, even when I was really low health. It seems like the bear will do a certain amount of damage to you, but if your health is really low, he'll basically do damage to you, and then any extra damage, he'll just destroy massive amounts of clothing from you. A lot of times, the death from a bear doesn't come from the bear attacking you. It comes from the cold and the wounds that you suffer afterwards. Because he'll just maul your clothing to death. There's been bear attacks I've come out of with, like, no pants, no gloves, no hat, no boots. You know, just like, he just wrecked my face. So, yeah, it kind of is interesting to have that happen. But, I don't think there's an actual, like, percentage he does. But they don't usually kill you in one shot. That I do know. Alright, let's drink up, sleep the rest. I tried a Kimio today. Shot 4 wolves and 1 deer with 9 arrows. Didn't get hit once. Nice! Very nice. Yeah, unless your condition is already really low. If your condition, if you're like at 10, 12%, there's a good chance the bear might just one-shot you. Not gonna lie. He may just be like, yeah, dude. The writing's on the wall, buddy. You're dead. You're dead, dude. Sorry. But a lot of times, like I said, a lot of times I've noticed when I've been low on health, he knocks my health down to like single digits, or usually like into the teens, and then the rest of the day, my clothing just gets annihilated when he does that. All right, let's get prepared. Go to the forge. Forging time, baby. All right, let's drop that and all that. All right, there we go. Put the deer hide here. Got the gutaroos here. We got birch and maple curing here. We got rabbit hides. We got deer hides. We got more in Pleasant Valley. You notice how I didn't even care that I got cabin fever? I got a cabin fever risk. I forgot till right now. I was like, oh, I think I got rid of my cabin fever. I just forgot till right now that I even had it. What forge? Oh, we're gonna go to the Forlorn Muskeg Forge. For sure. Grab my coal.
I need to drop something.
Shh. 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 Anybody else hear that hiss in the room? Yeah, that's me telling Will to shut the heck up. You don't need to drop anything, buddy. You're beautiful just the way you are. Just the way you are, my friend. Oh, I need the metal, too. Bamba-dee-ba-doo. I probably need to cut a little more metal apart. Take a few more pieces of cloth. That'll get us the cloth. We got that, we got that, we got that, we got that. Okay, yeah, I need some more metal. What's our time of day? Okay, it's still early. Yeah, now we have 4 forges available. The reason I'm taking both hammers... It's cute that you have coal in your little handy. I keep my coal there. I keep it there for just fun. So we got 2 hammers. The reason I have 2 hammers is I'm going to leave one at the poacher's camp in a Forlorn Muskeg, and then go to the forge and leave a hammer there. And then I can take the hammer with me when I go to the new zone, because the new zone has a forge in it. And so far I've been unable to find a hammer in the new zone, so I don't want to be caught out without a hammer. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna make it happen. All right. So I do need some more metal. So I think I'm gonna take this here. That'll give me 8 pieces of metal in 3 hours. No. Beautiful. All right. So that gave us what? 14 metal. Beautiful. I like it. I'm liking it. Liking it a lot. I haven't forged yet. Oh, I'm only on day 15. I'm on day 15. I haven't forged yet. I took my time, Joe. I found, Joe, that I don't rush the forge that often. I just don't. I don't see a reason to rush the forge. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I got double hammers, my friends. Double hammers. We can dual wield our hammers now. Yeah, I found 3 hammers now. 3. Actually, wait a second. Do I have 3 hammers on me? No, I just got the 2. Okay. Atheenon loves doggy kisses? No! No doggy kisses for this jabroni. No doggy kisses for me, my friend. How you doing, Mike Random, by the way? I appreciate it. Appreciate you being here, bud. I know, I'm going into Icarus time. Why? I'm so bad. It's like I'm having so much fun with Long Dark. I'm like, I don't want to stop. And then later I go, oh, I wish I'd played this too. You want a bow ASAP? You know, I like having the bow as quick as I can. But the problem, Joe, is I don't find a lot of point going to get the bow, going to the forge, before I at least have birch and maple curing. And I didn't find a hacksaw in all my journeys through this zone. I didn't find a hacksaw here in Mystery Lake. I actually didn't find a hacksaw until I got to Pleasant Valley. And so at that point, I'm like, okay, now I can get some birch and maple. I can get it curing, and then I'm ready to do my forge run. So generally, if I can get a hacksaw really early, I'll just push the forge as quick as I can. But if I don't get one super early, I'm kind of like, I'm okay. I'm good.
Mike underscore random is excited.
Hey, you know, Mike Random, we're gonna have some Stream Loots days coming up too. I told everybody that after the beginning of the year, a lot of things are gonna change. I'm gonna start doing some Stream Loots days again. We're gonna play Long Dark and do Stream Loots. We're gonna have it's gonna be a lot of fun. And we're just gonna do a lot of other stuff. A lot of other stuff too, so. I'm picking these up because this is my food right now. These be my food right now. I don't have a lot of other food options at the moment. You know, the one place I have not been... Yeah, I'm kind of torn. I want to go check over there by Alan's Cave. Imagine playing Long Dark on a treadmill. You'd definitely get your 1,000 steps in, wouldn't you, pizza? You'd get a lot of steps in for sure. Yeah, I sort of want to go look for the bedroll over there. At the same time, I want to go up to the forestry lookout, which I've not been to yet, and see what's up over there. See what's up, Buttercup. Ooh, five birches, what's up? That I can always use. I found the hammer first right after update, so I thought, go forge with scrap I can find. Oh yeah, totally. I'm not saying you shouldn't go to the forge early. My opinion, going to the forge early is a huge benefit to your run, because it lets you get food earlier, you know, huntable food earlier. It allows you to get your clothing made earlier, and all that sort of stuff. You know, Matrix, after I do the forge run, I'm probably gonna go actually and get probably gonna go to the summit and also go to Ash Canyon and get the backpack, try to get a moose. I'm probably not gonna go to Far Territory till probably around day 100, to be honest. Far Territory is definitely a zone not for the faint of heart and not for early runs for the most part. Now, on Saturday, we'll be in our Gunloper run, who currently is already in Far Territory, sort of, and we'll be running with him. So, but I definitely want to go to the Far Territory again. But I sort of want to get this guy established, and I want to find these caches of stuff that are around the zone. I think that's the thing I'm most excited to find is all the mementos. There's how many? There's like, I think 43 mementos? 44 mementos in the game. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to pick up the book, open that up. So I'm excited to find the mementos and see where they lead us. Dead deer over here. Probably get a few more feathers here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I went to a cache tonight, but there was no cache there. I don't know if that's normal or bug. Which one did you go to, Chester? Out of curiosity. Was it the one in Forlorn Muskeg? They're sometimes very hard to find. Sometimes they aren't like a box. Oh, the one in Forlorn? Was it the one? Was it this one here? Was it this one here? Was it that one? Because I found that one. It's a rock. You have to go underneath the bridge. You got to go underneath the bridge, and there's literally a rock you have to walk up to that just looks just like this. And you go, oh. I didn't know. I was looking at my map going, it has to be somewhere here. And I just had to look around. I just found it totally random. Totally random found it. Because I was looking for a box. Laka, hello! Oh, we always miss you. Yeah, I was totally looking for a box. And it was right there. It was just a rock. I walked up to a side rock and it was just like, oh, search stash. And it had an MRE inside of it. It had a bunch of stuff. It's one of the caches, Toast with Jam. So there's 3 different kinds of mementos that I've found so far. There's the informational memento that points you to a point of interest or a zone line or something like that. There's also a memento that will point you towards a lockbox. And that will be accompanied by a key that will open that lockbox. There's also a memento that will... There's also a memento that will point you towards a cache that doesn't have a box, but that cache is a... That cache, you just have to pixel hunt for it. And it'll usually say, like, search boards or search stash or open stash or something like that. It'll usually point you towards it, and all you have to do is find it, and you're good to go.
It's slowing me down.
Yes, it is slowing me down, but that's okay. I like being slow. I like being slow to this stuff. Oh, go away, Mr. Wolf. Yeah, there's like an MRE, a stim, something else. There was like 4 items in that cache, so... A Mackinac, that'd be nice. Yeah, run away like the chicken you are, Mr. Wolf. Don't come back. Any stash with foods or weapons? Well, the stash that's up at the top here, up at the Overlook, which we're gonna go to, supposedly has some sort of weapon in it. Or it said something about ammo. I don't know what that means. The note said something about ammo, so it may have a weapon in it. I don't know. I could get a Maglens fire with that, but I'm just gonna use my torch since it's already there. Hey, Connor, how you doing? Is this the run you made after dying to the cold? Yes, it is.
Well, that didn't work.
Oh, it'll work this time. Accelerant, baby!
Turned out pretty well.
Get a little meat here. Might as well. Get us another deer and some guts again, too. Yum. 51 minutes. I know, yeah, it was a mistake. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made, my friend. Oh, it's 100%. No chance of poisoning there. That's good. All right. Let's get a little water down because I'm running a little low on water. Actually, do I have an hour left on the fire? Yeah, I do. Oh, let's put a couple more sticks on there. There we go.
The sun's setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Let's cook up a birch bark and a mushroom tea. Drink down the mushroom tea for the warmth. Really, Mr. Wolf? Yeah, you better run, sucker. You better run, buddy.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
Probably because we're tired. Also, the Interloper I've been playing is day 75. Furthest I've ever gotten on this difficulty. Nice! Well, that's congratulations there. I just found a Memento box in HRB. No key, though. No key. So you didn't find a key in there. Well, that's, you know. When Atheenon dies of cold, it was like, no!
No power in the verse.
It is always no when I die of that. Misfit! Hey, how's it going, my friend? Thank you for the follow. Wow, they are all... The welcoming committee is out. Good Lord. The welcoming committee is here, my friends. Good Lord. I couldn't make it before the update, now I have a little trouble. As discovered, if you hit a timber wolf with a rock, it lowers the morale a tiny amount. Oh yeah, yeah, actually if you hit him with anything, if you throw a torch at him, or a flare, and you hit them, it lowers it a bunch more than if you just, like, throw it in their general direction. Rocks can lower their morale. Torches, flares can lower their morale. Harsh words can lower their morale. I don't know if you knew that, but harsh words can. I found your stream here from Stacy Plays. Oh, Stacy Plays is awesome. I was sure she'd be playing the new DLC. Oh, is Stacy not doing the new DLC, Mandrake?
Gear's starting to slow me down.
Has she decided to not do the new update, or is she waiting on it for another time? Or I mean, I haven't seen Stacy streaming in a while, so. She hasn't, though. Oh, she hasn't. Okay. Well, I couldn't wait to get back to play it, so. I'm actually on PS5. No update yet, unfortunately. Oh, yeah. Well, then you're just getting better, Connor. That's the bottom line. You are just getting better and better at Long Dark. So that's all you. That's, you know, you just gotta play it. She hasn't been streaming in a long time. Oh, yeah. I guess I haven't seen her on. I mean, I used to see her on every once in a while. Our schedules were never really like in sync. So, we weren't ever like Justin Timberlake. Atheenon, it's all because of you and Kimioda. And Kimioda, sorry I'm betraying you. Oh, that's fine. No. I watched Kimioda and Lexi W when I was first learning how to play this game. So, she's writing books. Oh, well, there you go. I knew she was an author as well, so doesn't she write like children's books, or am I remembering that wrong, or is it a, what kind of books does she write? Because I just have this vague memory that it's like children's books that she writes. It is. Oh, good. Well, my memory's better. My memory's not as bad as I thought it was. So I wish she's come back, as she's fun to watch play Long Dark. She was, yeah. I used to watch her every once in a while too back in the day.
Starting to weigh me down.
Well, that's why we call him Kimi Yoda. Kimi Yoda is of another class and level above us all. Kimi Yoda showers down upon us his knowledge, his thoughts, and his experience, making our bow skills and our searching skills better every day. It's like the legend of Kimi Yoda, which takes hold upon us all. All right, let's drop those here. Kimi Yoda, in my opinion, is the best technical player of the Long Dark around. Nobody plays the game like he does. Still no freaking bedroll. Awesome. Awesome. We're just doing this run. This is a no bedroll run. No bedroll run, my friends. No bedroll run. Kimi Yoda doesn't summit, though. That's the thing. The summit comes down to the Mountaineers hut for Kimi Yoda. The summit just comes down. He doesn't even need to summit. The Sherpas show up and just bring loot down from the summit for him. He doesn't climb the mountain climbs him. Even Dark was the best. Well, Kimio is the best one I've seen. I've never really watched Even Dark, so Kimio is the best I've ever seen for me. So, all right, let's get some sleep, and then we're gonna be playing a little bit of Icarus here in a minute. All right, let's get a little sleepity booze. Of course we get that. See, I'd almost argue that Kimio didn't get to the summit with no ropes. Prove me wrong. Alright. Icarus time! It's Icarus time, baby. We'll get our sleep, and then we're going to be heading to the forge next time we do this run tomorrow. We'll be back on this guy tomorrow about 5 p.m., boys and girls. So if you're enjoying this run, make sure to stop by, hang out. We'll be having